I thought about that too. I said, we don't see him anymore.
Well, I don't think it's anything against us. I think he's freaking out over success. Chappelle was always a comic who was kind of like a club comic and everything, and and he got in some movies and stuff. And suddenly he had this show on Comedy Central, which he figured would be good for a season. Became a hit. Now, in the third season, they're saying to him, we're going to make, they threw him like $20 million or something to keep it going.
Right, he had to renegotiate. And,
plus DVD sales and all kinds of stuff.
They gave him lots of money.
Yeah, and I think he freaked out, like he feels like he can't somehow make the show good enough. He's afraid he's going to fail. And he's just freaking out. He can't get the third season done. But he's just got to get that thing done, man. Make some dough.
Just crank it out the way you used to. Sort of don't care.
He's putting a little too much pressure on himself.
Right. But that was one of the fun things about the show, was that it sort of looked like nobody cared.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did.
Well, no, a lot of people cared. It's funny.
At the time, Comedy Central said the show was pushed back because Chappelle was reportedly ill, dealing with unspecified artistic control issues. Things apparently broke down this week, and Comedy Central announced unilaterally that it was not willing to go ahead with the May 31st debut.
Wow.
So
I hope it works out. I love Chappelle. I've known him for a long time. He's a really good guy.
He's a real good guy. I ain't saying he isn't. I just think he's having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, how do you know he wants it to work out, Artie?
Right.
Look, I hope it works
he's
out.
Like you.
I hope it works out.
I gotta make a movie.
He's got pressure.
I mean, really, calm down. I gotta make
all
a movie.
All these comedians with their pressure.
I'm finding I don't like success too much either.
Yeah, you know what? You don't need
I was in the elevator of the building yesterday. One of the guys that works here gets in the elevator, and we're just staring at the front of the elevator, and he goes, "You the guy making the movie?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "That guy's crazy."
That guy's crazy.
I know, there was a lot of comments about Artie.
Well, guess what? He's right.
Yeah.
that guy is crazy.
Because everybody kept saying, just where is Artie's problem?
Well, Artie's just freaking out.
It's deep in my head. Deep in my head.
I was telling the story yesterday how Artie wrote a movie with a guy that I know. It's
Frank Sebastiano.
Frank Sebastiano, real funny guy. And they wrote a small little movie. They got some maniac to pony up $3.5 million to go shoot the thing.
Uh-huh.
And you're welcome. And it's a small budget affair that Artie's really excited about.
Sure.
And Artie comes up to me and he goes, "Listen, I need 5 weeks to shoot this thing. It's my dream." I go, "Good. That sounds great. Congrats." He goes, "But I'm going to take 2 weeks off in July, and then I have to take 3 weeks off." I go, "You kidding me?" I go, "Okay." And he goes, "Well, what do you think?" I go, "Oh, you asking me what I think, or you telling me?"
Yeah, either you're telling me you're doing this, or you're asking me what I think.
I said,
I could have just told you.
I said, "I've never busted your balls about any of this," but I said,
No,
don't you think it's time maybe you set your priorities straight? You got a show here that loves you. We've got a nice rhythm going. It's a high priority. You could even make the argument that the movie will do well and will be successful for these people. They're going to want you to mention it on the show that is successful, and hopefully.
But I would never bring that up.
Yeah, but you would.
In the course of talking, it would be like Artie's getting up to go do his movie.
And I'm sure the guys who put up the 3.5 are hoping maybe you'll bring it up on the air.
I ain't saying what they're thinking.
All right.
I'm just saying I would never bring that up.
No, I understand. But I'm saying, hey, I did a movie. I realize I don't know what your movie is, but I shot.
Yeah, Artie's in every scene.
I said, "Artie, I said I was in every scene. I shot for 4 months. What I did was I did my radio show and then I shot." And he goes, "Well, we don't have that kind of budget." I said, "Well, I don't know what kind of budget you have, but you got 2 weeks off in July. You got a week off in August. You got Fridays off in August. Seems to me you could shoot the whole movie and not miss a show. Maybe even, if you got to leave a little bit early, fine, but come in till 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock some days. Just walk right out and go do your movie." I'm understanding of that. He looked at me like I put a knife in his heart.
I know, you just killed him.
He was like, "What are you talking about? That's not how I want to do this."
I didn't see it going this way.
I said, "Well, then you're not making the show a priority." And at this point, he goes, "Well, we have, we are in the past. I said, "Well, come on. I mean, we're at a different place now."
And you never left for 5 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
It wouldn't be 5 weeks.
Or 3 weeks even.
So Artie didn't like my answer, but I said, "Look, that's my answer."
Well, you know what was funny? Yesterday I was thinking back on the argument. Artie finally just said, "I don't want to do it that way."
He doesn't. I know he doesn't. He wants to go to the set, be all perky
He
and
wants to have one job.
all pleasant. One job at a time, ladies and gentlemen. Then when he's done with his movie, come back to this job. Like, you know,
I was also
you
thinking,
guys keep it going.
I was
and
also thinking about opening a roofing business that I could do as well.
a lot of people thought it was very Stuttering John or Jackie Martling.
Yes,
You know,
that's
the
what
show
I
will be
heard a
here when I
lot
need
of.
it.
Right.
No. I don't expect that at all.
No, I know. Of course not.
I don't.
No, I know. Of course not. But anyway, there's a way to work that movie.
Of course there
But you
is.
got to press it a little bit. You got to say, look, I'll do the movie, but here's what I need to do. I have a priority in my life. So Artie had a freak out and started saying yesterday that he's being quiet now, but he had a freak out. He was like, I don't know, man. I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
Oh, he started screaming, my health is not good. I don't know.
Well, it isn't.
Sorry, I'm not your mom.
But my health has never been good.
Right. I was like, what's different about today?
Right. Well,
So I'm working it out.
I know you are.
Yeah.
Of course.
You're the boss. I'm going to do what you want.
No.
Here we
You do what you
go.
want. I told you that. It's up to you. I'm not. I never threaten you. I'm just saying, hey, if you want my opinion, I'm giving it to you.
I know.
I would make things work.
Now he's doing what you want.
Yeah. Don't do what I want. That's the Jackie Martling attitude. Jackie would say, all right, that's what you want. I go, no, I don't want anything from you. You do what you have to do. I'm very much like that. You know. But people like to blame me. I don't know. What am I doing?
I'm not blaming you for anything.
You have to do what I want. You do what you want. Take a year off. You got to do what you have to do in life. Listen, you're certainly a guy who's done what he has to do.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I'm a mover and a shaker.
No, I mean, listen. You're your own man. I know that. That's why I like
have
you.
certain priorities, you know.
Yeah. So, all right, enough with Artie.
But it was funny because a lot of people were doing the whole Jackie Martin. I heard a lot of Jackie's name.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's always disturbed. That's a real hurt. It was called Artie Martling.
I heard a few stuttering Arties too.
Stuttering Artie, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. What was the other one, too?
Or Benedict Artie,
Benedict Artie.
Shelley Lang.
Shelley Lang.
The one that Fred said that is the funniest because it's not the least bit creative. He just called me McLean Stevenson.
That's how he calls it as he sees it. Fred, you've done a couple of movies and parts.
He does. You won't even know Fred's doing a movie.
Oh, no, oh, absolutely. No one knew.
You can tell by IMDb that I've done about 6 that nobody's seen.
Yeah, didn't interfere at all.
He doesn't even mention it.
Got a bunch of email. Oh, got to take a break. Okay, we'll be back right after these words.
Here's Robin calling in sick.
Hi, Gary. This is Robin. Hope you can hear this. Obviously, I am under the weather and don't think I should be at work tomorrow. So here's your heads up. Hopefully you get this in a timely fashion. I'm going to try to get this out of me and be back by Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Come to the United States.
What's happening over there?
Did you hear
What
that,
were the
Fred?
Reviews.
I hope that's not true because it's hardly worth 2 shows in England and then they're going to
4
disband.
shows in England.
4.
I haven't heard any reviews. Have you?
Nah, how could that be bad? Crying out loud. Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker doing all Cream songs.
Well, they might not be up to snuff.
Sure they are.
I bet
Come
they're
on, what's the
fine.
matter with
You're
you?
too funny.
I love that band. I wouldn't care. I don't care.
You don't even care if they can't perform anymore.
Yeah, I got a call from a friend of mine who said she was going over for the concerts, and she goes, "I don't even know who they are really," and you know, 'cause she's younger. And I went,
Then why go?
I was so angry. I was like, I should be there.
She's just going because it's a happening.
Yeah, well, I think she's working over there, and someone invited her or something.
But, I mean, she's going. I mean, people invite you to things all the time you don't go to. She's going because somebody told her it was important.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to go see that.
Yeah, I wish we were there. I told you we should set up dates so that we could be broadcasting from there.
I saw Clapton solo once, and he did a bunch of Cream songs, and it was great, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see them together.
I've seen Clapton several times live, but no Cream.
You know what song I was listening to yesterday? Aerosmith's, I got to call Joe Perry about this. Aerosmith's, wait a second, I wrote it down. I was listening, and I said, I got to write this down so I remember to ask Joe one time, like, who thought of this? You know the song, God damn it, what's wrong with my brain? Oh, I got to show you this, too. This is a chick with the hottest ass I've ever seen. Wait a second. I got ADD, man. I'm all over the place.
Still looking for the hottest ass.
No, I found it. Well, here's a comment about Jim Brewer. When I heard Goat Boy was going to be sitting in, I figured I wouldn't switch back for Robin's News after he went to commercials. What a surprise. Jim was incredible. He never really had a chance to show off all he could do at Saturday Night Live. Jim's performance on this morning show might have been enough for me to make a serious decision. I think that when Artie takes his 3 weeks in August to finish his movie, Jim should sit in. He can do all the Artie sounds, plus he's fast and funny.
Yeah, I was over at the Friars Club yesterday, and everybody was talking about it.
What were you doing there?
I was having lunch
Oh, with your TV show?
with some people from there.
I knew
yes.
it. I knew those fancy meetings you're taking. I hate when you are meeting with other people beside me. You know how I get. Oh, yeah? You took a meeting at the Friars?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Don likes to meet.
Yes, and Jay Thomas was there. I was like, oh, I'm having Howard's experience from the day before.
Yeah. So Jay comes up to me. He's all full of energy. He's like, hey, Howard, you're too tall. Hey, all you tall guys. Hey, what kind of outfit is that? Hey, you're too tall. Man, you guys. I went, Jay, save it for on the air.
Yes.
That's where you're supposed to be funny. You're very funny here.
Expend that energy on the air.
I said, Jay, now do this on the air. Guy's a barrel of energy.
I know, he's always feeling like he's got to lay out material.
Yeah. I'm like, Jay, we're off the radio now. There's no point. No one's listening.
He's not like that on the air? I never even heard him.
I don't know what he is on the air, but don't use up your energy in the hallway.
He had to be exhausted by the time he finished with Howard.
Yeah, I mean, he put on a whole show. I go, relax. You don't have to be the life of the party. I'm not a chick.
But everybody thought Jim was just amazing.
Yeah, Jim's great, man. In fact, I talked to the guys over there about, they already contacted me. Maybe we'll put Jim on our channel.
Yeah.
So people can easily find him. Because that'll be fun to have him around. Most people really love Jim. A couple of people wrote in said they didn't. They said they had to turn the radio off. He couldn't calm himself down. But for the most part, everybody loved him. Oh, I know this. I was thinking about Sweet Emotion. You know the part where it goes, you know how it sucks backwards? Like I wonder who thought to put that in. You know what I'm talking about?
The producer.
Here it goes, sweet. You got that song?
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Emotion. Then it goes,
Right.
that whole, you know what I'm talking about, Artie?
That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite hours.
But don't you wonder, like, sometimes,
Ever.
like, who thought of that?
Yeah.
Who thought of? I was watching this homeless guy walking down the street the other day, and I went, like, this guy makes homelessness attractive. You know, some guys can pull it off. This guy had a big-ass shopping cart. He had about 50 garbage bags and stuff tied off to the side. Some of the garbage bags were just filled with cans because he's going to sell those.
So it was like a whole housing
It was
unit.
yeah, he was pushing around this whole big thing, and I went, gee, that doesn't look fun being homeless. But there are some guys who just apparently walk around all day with, like, maybe a little knapsack and maybe a couple of bags.
Yeah.
And they don't make it look so bad, but this guy was not pulling it off.
He's disorganized.
Yeah, I was like, I don't ever want to be homeless.
Organization is very important when you're homeless.
Like, he had every single thing in the world tied to that friggin' shopping cart. And he's pushing it down the street, and I went, this is just awful. This is you might as well get a job.
I love and
Right,
you know what?
that's right.
I really
You're doing that.
I really hate it when they have those shopping carts, though, because then you can't find one at the supermarket.
Think
Right.
about it. That guy does more work than us.
Oh, my God, this guy was sweating. He had the big, heavy Aqualung coat on and the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like he's loading trucks all
That cart's
day.
kind of heavy, isn't it?
Sitting on a park bench.
I heard the greatest story, though, about a bum
Snot
yesterday.
dripping. Boy, nobody's using the word bum anymore.
But this is a
hobo?
a bum.
Bum.
I know that's probably politically incorrect.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would think so.
I just
No,
use
a bum
I
is
use
a bum.
All right,
I'm
but go
being
ahead.
serious.
What's
I
your
use
story?
drunken loser.
Right.
No, this guy had a job.
I heard a funny story about a drunken loser the other
No,
day.
no. This guy had a job.
Yeah.
And he had a briefcase and wore a suit and went to work every day. But in the several blocks he used to walk to work, he used to beg for money.
Oh.
And so every day he would beg for money on his way to work, go in, work all day, and then beg for money on his way back to the train probably. And then he disappeared. And one of the guys who used to watch him every day, because he had a store where he used to walk,
Right.
went to one of the people he used to go to work with and said, whatever happened to that guy? They said, oh, you mean the bum? And he said, yeah. He said he retired and bought a mansion
Hey, see?
in Costa Rica or someplace.
That ain't right.
Living a
Hey,
high
how you
life.
doing there? Bobo the businessman. How are you there, Howard?
Hey, Bobo.
Listen, I picked up the new hot issue of FHM magazine. You are
Yes.
one lucky bastard. Now, I'm looking at it right now. What does it for me is page 117, sand on her ass. Can I
You
say
like
that? Oh,
I
my
think
God.
yeah, Beth's on the cover yet again on FHM magazine, and I think this is her best cover yet.
And it's a full
Absolutely.
pictorial.
Full pictorial. There's like 20 pictures in there, and I really,
Yeah.
I said to her, I thought they were really beautiful pictures.
Was she
I like
happy with it?
115.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice to hear you
115.
say that because around here, there's a weird vibe that like I brought in the magazine, and the guys
Right.
barely look at it because
I
they
think
know.
they feel funny around you.
But I think I caught Gary looking at it this morning before I came in, and then he quickly threw it down. Was I right about that?
You know what? I didn't notice.
He was like standing here.
No.
That wasn't you?
No.
Because I saw you standing by my stuff, and you were flipping through a magazine, and I went,
No, that wasn't me.
oh, all right.
But I will tell you, oh my gosh, I had the wrong month. Somebody switched my calendar. Beth's calendar, May, is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I got to show it to you.
No.
Yeah, it kind of freaks me out that Gary has Beth's calendar just sitting right in front of him every day.
Hey, Howard, I like page 115. It's great with her long hair covering her breasts. That's nice.
Yeah,
I
they
like
did a
that
good
stuff.
job with those pictures.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I told her it was a good spread.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice shot. Wow.
Yeah.
And I like how she says she walks around your apartment, man, with a tank top and no bra on. You lucky bastard.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was a thing that she does to keep our relationship alive. Like, I thought she just was walking around looking
That
hot.
was like the way she'd be.
Yeah, like she's cooking sometimes, and which turns me on when a woman cooks. And she's cooking sometimes, and then like I see, hey, that's kind of hot. She's got no bra on,
Really?
and like sometimes the top will fall down, and the boob is hanging out, and I go, whoa, and I get really turned on, like I have to have you now.
Apparently it's working.
And then I read in the magazine she's saying, hey, that's a thing she does to keep the relationship hot. And
What are
I'm-
you doing to keep a relationship?
And Howard, she says you're
I
really,
wash my ass every day.
she also says you're really creative as far as having sex indoors.
Yeah.
Because once outdoors you guys were messing around, and some idiot was in a tree taking pictures.
That's true.
Ugh.
Yeah,
New York Post had it on the cover.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
But I tell you, I met her twice, man, in person. She's a sweetheart.
yeah, she's
really is.
really good. I got a good thing going. I know
You
that.
do. You got a great life, and lucky
Hopefully
you.
I won't screw it up.
Bobo met her
will.
twice. That means you gotta beef up security.
Yeah.
No, I was in Manhattan a couple
Is that what
weeks
you thought he
ago.
was going to say? I met her twice. You better beef up security.
Yeah, that's what
I was in
when I hear
Manhattan.
Bobo met her twice, I'm like, you doing something wrong.
No, at the Cabbie Fire the last week, a couple weeks ago in Manhattan, at the animal thing, you know?
Hey, as long as we're talking about hot chicks, Richard Christie sent me a picture of this chick. It's one of his creepy emails to me. It goes,
Oh, it's something
Oh,
he
God.
discovered?
yeah, but he's right. He goes, my breath was taken away when I found this picture today. I know Playboy airbrushes, but this ass looks pretty damn perfect to me. Her name is Stephanie Flickinger. Flickinger. Check out this chick's ass.
All right, let me see.
I don't know how old this is.
I love asses.
I've never seen an ass on a chick like this. Look at this. Look at this chick's ass.
Oh my God,
It's insane. What?
What does it look like?
that's painted
Not bad.
on.
I'm saying it's one of the best.
Yeah, definitely top 10.
Yeah. Hey, Robin. This is what your ass is
Oh,
supposed
that's
to look
an
like.
ass that
Does
you
yours
would
look like
like?
that?
No.
No? Well, that's a shame.
But that looks like almost a rubber ass.
I know. It's so perfect.
Let me see that
All
ass.
right.
Look at that ass.
Let me take that.
Seriously.
I'd like to see other shots, though.
Hey, put up on page 69, man.
Well, that's what I think. Richard probably went looking for that ass to see if it was real.
Yeah, I was looking to see if that was real ass.
Man, I know asses.
Wow. I don't know.
That is perfect.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Robin. Look at that thing.
Come on,
I
honey.
wouldn't know.
You know.
You know.
That doesn't look so good to me. Really?
Boy, that looked like I could really go to town on that ass.
Oh.
Madon. Stephanie Flickinger.
I don't look at that ass and say I'd like to have that.
Boy, that's some ass. Where'd you find that picture, dude? What were you busy?
It was on the Playboy site yesterday.
Yeah.
It looks
There it
like...
Is she a new chick, or is that an old picture?
I think that's an older picture. I think she's been around for a few years, and I think she's just on their website. I don't even know if she's in the magazine or not, but
Man.
it looks like two apples. It's like a perfect ass.
I would wipe this ass.
Now, let me ask you something. Did you go looking to see if that's real or airbrush? Did you go try to find more ass pictures of her?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I try to find some more ass pictures.
Aerial ass shots.
You know when you put two apples together, they sort of look like an ass?
I went to the supermarket and created my own Flickinger.
Yeah, I got two big watermelons next to each other.
It's hot.
Yeah, and then I put her picture under my ass microscope, and I saw no imperfections.
There was no blemishes on that ass.
Yeah.
Instead of a girl, I go to the supermarket to the fruit section.
Kiwi fruit. Apples don't say no.
I'd rather have a really hot piece of fruit than an ugly girl.
Man,
Took two eggplants.
I got a letter about you in the mail, and it's so true. This guy's in prison, and he's writing me.
Oh, what did he say?
Oh,
He goes-
God. What do you say?
He sends me this article about Richard Christie from a metal magazine from years ago, and they're talking about how they're interviewing him like he's Ginger Baker. I mean, he's like the greatest rock drummer ever. So the guy goes, I found this article on Richard Christie, and he says, this guy was a legend in metal. He was in Control Denied, Incantation, Iced Earth, and Demons and Wizards. These are all top-of-the-line death, black power metal bands.
demons and wizards.
He's obviously an extremely skilled and very accomplished rock music drummer. So the question is, how in the hell can this guy not get laid?
I know.
Even the most disgusting, ugly, smelly, stupid, fat, lazy, and so on guy in a band that never makes it out of the local band scene gets chicks. Chicks love dudes in bands, any band. What's up with Richard?
Richard.
He surely isn't gay. I just think he has intimacy issues myself.
Definitely.
I'm a club comedian. I get laid.
Yeah, I know.
I spent all my time practicing.
In all my years being in and around bands, I've never seen any band members not get laid. The fact that the only dates that he has is Friday night porno dates is absolutely crazy. Is that you?
Yeah.
Get out of here. That's you? Dude, you're a rock god. We got to start recording with you.
Yeah, we got to get the losers back together.
Yeah, we definitely.
I'm ready.
You're in. Listen to this. Look at this guy.
Kill a virgin.
F you.
Drink the blood of a dying ghost.
All right. God, how could this guy not get dates? He goes, this is crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah. So read the article, man.
Man,
The guy goes, I love Richard on the show. He's a great addition, very funny. As for Ronnie, fire him. What an idiot. Howard shouldn't put up with his BS. Artie, hell yes, funny as hell. And Robin, chocolate dream come true. And
I
Fred,
agree.
chocolate dream come true.
Fred, too.
Hey, Richard, what was that?
By the way, he goes, hold on a second. I love Fred, very smart, but Kelly Clarkson's Since You've Been Gone is a killer song, and Fred should shut up about that. He called it awful. He's wrong. It does rock. And Howard, you are a genius.
It doesn't rock.
I'm a 20-year listener, and the show still kills. I'm going to miss it when you guys go to Satellite. I'm in prison and can't get Satellite. That's when I went, oh, he's in prison.
Well, that's prison for you.
See, that's the problem, is all my fans are in prison, and they're like big, hairy guys. There's not too many women that are into metal.
There's two people in bands in history who couldn't get laid. It's Richard and Mama Cass.
Dude, Metallica, Van Halen, all those guys got
But
laid.
didn't the other guys in your band get laid?
Yeah, they did.
All right.
How long you know? And
I
Richard,
just-
how long has it been since you've been late, man?
It's been October 93.
Whoa.
No, not 93, 2003.
Come on.
2003.
But before that, it was 93. I went 10 years, which when I think back about it, I missed my best years of sex.
But you're already,
My
dude, you're
20s.
already 2.5 years into your next 10 years.
I know. I was thinking, maybe my 30s I'll make up for it. But so far, I haven't.
We were talking
You
in the
going
office.
blind yet or what?
What'd you do? I told you to shave off that mustache you did, but
I
what
trimmed
happened
it.
to what happened to your little goatee?
I trimmed it a little bit.
You
Is that
did
what
too
you...
much. You need a lot of help.
Yeah, I know. I'm a
Hey,
mess.
Howard, that did that makeover. Didn't that help him out? Or
Yeah,
what?
he looks a lot better. But
thanks.
he's
Well,
already
let me
screwing
ask him
up.
something. He says it's been since 2003. And in 2003, how many times did you get it?
Just from one girl about probably 3 times.
Wow.
She must feel good hearing this.
Yeah, really.
I'm the one sucker.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
I'm the one idiot who fell for it.
You're my victim.
We were in the office and we were talking. We think that Richard's actually gone to this bizarre place where he prefers the company of himself
No.
to the company of a woman.
Yeah, I believe
And
that.
we said, like, okay, if you had the choice this weekend to hook up with, what's that Steele chick that you like? On your
Crystal Steele.
Crystal
yeah.
Steele, or a very good-looking, but not top of the line, but a very good-looking fan of the show, what would you do?
Well, you go with Crystal Steele.
Yeah, she's experienced.
Well, why
she
not?
knows what she's
I mean,
doing.
that's not the choice.
A real woman.
Here's the
No, you
choice.
go with a real woman.
All right, you got a choice tonight. There's a girl out there. She's a 4. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 4.
Yeah.
Really sweet girl, nice. She got a bit of a gunt. she's got some pimples.
She got cankles.
On a scale of
and
1
she's got cankles.
on a scale of 1 to
Pretty
200,
face.
she's a 180.
Pretty face,
But a
and
killer
and she's about 35 pounds overweight. Okay.
Oh, God.
Or go home and just yank it to one of your pornos.
Okay, see, that's going to be a situation where if she's not totally gorgeous, I'm going to have to get to know her for a little bit and like her personality.
What if she's a 7 and she's a real person?
7? No, he's there.
A 7,
Anyone
I'd
be
be
there.
6.
Yeah.
But she's I mean, at what point would you go for whatever Steele over a real human being? Why would you do
Why
that?
don't you just go out and get laid?
You know what, Richard? Do this. Go to the supermarket, get 2 apples, 2 cantaloupes, and a head of lettuce, and make
Hey,
a
how
shake.
about this
Yeah, I was
for
going to say, what other vegetables or fruits does he need to make a
how
one?
about this for a different way of looking at it? The guy's incredibly secure. He can go to the Chinese restaurant himself. He didn't need like me. I'm the worst. When I was single, I couldn't go 20 minutes without a girl, and not because
Yeah, right.
it can't be a sex need. It's because I need someone to hold my hand and take me through
Right,
life.
you need your security
Babysitter.
blanket.
Yeah, my security blanket.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy's healthy. He doesn't need that.
Well,
yeah.
there's a little, there's going too far. There's you are the wrong end of the spectrum.
And he's at the other.
he's
I'm
the
at
wrong end of the
way
spectrum.
other
Right.
end, Yeah. Well, after 10 years, after going without for 10 years, I really learned to enjoy being with myself and being by myself, and I got used to it. And I was like, if I'm going to go 10 years without, when I finally do get laid, I'm going to make sure it's like the most amazing looking chick, one of the most
I would
amazing
love
I've ever
to see
seen.
this girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
man.
really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth the wait, but it's like,
Yeah, but in a band, you should be able to get girls.
Make a chick and then
That
turn her
point.
into a nice salad.
And you should be able to get hot
Chick
chicks in
magnet
a
of
band.
That's right.
see,
What do you want, Dan?
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Richard because I don't think he's that bad looking of a guy. We joke around. I was out with this girlfriend of mine the other night. We were watching a band play, and she was checking out the drummer. She was not particularly hot for this guy, but she's like, drummers are so hot. A guy can go from being a 1 to being a 10 just by being a hot drummer, just the way they move.
Yeah,
the way
that's
they work
got to
the drums.
happen once in a while.
Absolutely.
And I said to her, Richard is one of the greatest metal drummers ever out there. Richard, who I work with, she goes, oh, but not him.
How good he is.
You know what I think does it too for a lot of chicks is like this accent, and I think
Yeah.
I'm too nice too. I mean, Robin probably knows that Like, if you're real nice to a woman, they're going to consider you more of a
No,
friend.
nice is good. They like that. Creepy is what they don't like.
No. He goes, you know what Ganji does, where he talks you beyond the point where you think of him as a guy and becomes your friend.
Out your chair for you?
See, I do that. I pull out chairs for women.
All right, listen.
I got a guy
You'll
for
get
you.
a girl. Don't worry. It'll
Hey,
happen.
Howard.
Yeah.
I don't understand. He's on the show. He can't get laid. He was in, a metal band. You got Double A walking around with his card with your picture on it. He gets laid like no tomorrow.
I know.
See, I don't try and use things. When I was a drummer, I never went up to a girl and said, "Hey, do you know I'm a big drummer in a metal band?"
You know what? That's
But
just
why
foolish.
wouldn't you?
I know I should. But
Why become a drummer in a metal band?
No, but I got to figure traveling around with the band and doing press and
Absolutely.
chicks do come to the concert.
Yeah, they do. I just
You know.
never could get past that point of just talking to them and say, "Hey, let's go," in the back.
Well, whatever. All right.
Look,
We're
when I
not going to
close
get
the
to the
deal.
bottom of it today.
Richard, when I got a job on the show, I walked into the bar with a megaphone and said, "Only one drink. I don't want to be hungover tomorrow on the Howard Stern show."
I should get a T-shirt or something. Huh?
Even I've told girls I'm a drummer in a metal band. I've gotten laid. All right. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you,
All right,
Richard.
man.
All right.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
I'm the greatest metal drummer ever.
Tommy Lee.
Iced Earth.
All right, I got to play you this, and then Beetlejuice is stopping by. Gilbert Godfrey's stopping by. We have a bunch of things to get to, but I got to play you this. Oh, but maybe I'll play it when we get back. You know how Sal and Richard busted Gary the retard's balls the other day
Yes.
by putting him back on hold every minute? Well, this now continues because Gary called to Gary keeps calling to complain that he was put on hold.
Uh-huh.
And so they hooked him up with the Rosie O'Donnell retard tapes
Oh, no.
so he could complain.
Oh, I
So
can't wait to hear
we have
that.
Gary the retard talking to Rosie O'Donnell as a retard.
All right.
And that goes horribly wrong. I was going to move into that right now, but I see commercial break.
Yeah, poor Gary.
Poor Rosie.
See, I think I'm going to do fine in the new place with no commercials, or few commercials.
Sure.
Because I hate breaking for commercial. I could keep going for 4 hours and leave.
I understand that, but every once in a while you need time to set up something.
I do?
I don't know. I'm just, sometimes when we're having something live in here, you might want to break down for a second just so they can set up.
Yeah, there's certain acts come in here.
okay.
You need to set up the plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
You mean for when the guy gets vomited on by the girls and you have to lay plastic down on
Yes.
the floor? Or when the guy farts and moves his bowels on the floor?
My favorite is walking in here
Yeah.
in the morning and Brian Phelan is duct taping plastic to the floor.
I know to clear out. Whenever I see them rolling out the plastic, you don't want to be
You know
here.
we're in for a good show when you see the plastic come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like putting hazardous waist suits on. And
Right. They got the yellow tape.
Ah.
Looks like a murder's going to happen.
We had one. There's a camera guy that they hired to do the handheld sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was a bit where me and Benji were throwing, I don't know, Bavarian cream donuts at some guy. Benji kept missing hitting the camera guy. At the end, Gary said, "Look at the camera guy. He looked like he just went through like Willy Wonka's factory." Yeah, and he was sitting there with an $80,000 camera with cream on it. It's all over his eyes, and he's just looking at Benji shaking his head.
Not bad enough you get, cream all over you and sticky crap, but it's Benji doing it to you.
And then they thought Benji was doing it on purpose, but he denies it.
Yeah.
He's not that good at aim. He said.
Whenever the plastic and the duct tape goes up, I go, man, it looks like in Silence of the Lambs when that guy has the girls in the bottom of the pit.
Right.
And we're just waiting for something really bad to happen.
Right. We're prepared when the bad thing happens.
Yeah, I got a memo yesterday. Some of the guys had ideas for some, I don't know, was it Beetlejuice? What were those like doing horrible, things to women? Like having Beetlejuice lick off.
Those would probably be Sal memos. 'Cause
Yeah.
usually the Sal memos are the anti-woman ones.
And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think there's enough duct tape and plastic to put in the studio for that idea.
Really? That messy it was going to be.
It's like a murder scene.
Let's nail the feet to the floor. What do you think?
Yeah, right. Or is
it's
this
a great
a
idea.
sick, perverted,
I take sandpaper to their ass, and then I pour some lighter fluid, and then I throw match. What do you think? What do you think? Gary, I'm not mad. What are you talking about? Sal, we can't do this bit. Why? Because it's not 14th century Bavaria.
It's illegal.
Okay, I chew some worms, then I spit in their nose. What do you think?
Yeah, because murder's illegal.
Oh, come on. Did you hear about the new murder laws about 400 years ago?
And then he wanted to dress up like a black. People say Sal looks like Beetlejuice.
Put on blackface.
He's going to put on blackface. And I'm like, why would he do that? It's so elaborate. I mean, who cares?
I'm sure that won't be offensive.
Yeah.
You know, I know you were talking about how weird and angry Sal can be. So we went over contest entries yesterday from a lard ass to a hard ass.
Yeah.
Boy, I've never seen a man so angry at women. I said to him, I go, do you have sisters? He goes, yeah, 3. I go, do they have any clue how angry you are? You just turn on the tape, and it's like, you know, the F and C word, turn that pig off. You know, she should die. I mean, like, not even the clever stuff.
Should die.
You were being creepy yesterday.
Get out of your mind, Bowie.
Go, wait, Will, Jason, anybody come in and tell me if you heard what I heard?
I just used basic slang that we were having pizza, we were drinking, and I just said a few comments. I'm not angry at women.
You had something to say about every single person that was up there, and all of it was
I could say
right.
that.
Like things like, he goes, I'd like to spit on her.
He's like, yeah, I'd rape her. That was
was
his approval.
Oh.
That was a great, I'd like to rape her.
Wow.
It was exactly like that mass murderer. He didn't want to date her. He just wanted to rape her.
You got some issues, dude.
I have no issues, Howard.
Spit on women?
Yeah, but spitting is hot. I mean, to me, it's hot.
No, it's not.
Are we going to find out one day that, we actually employed a serial killer?
I'm not a serial killer. I'm
He goes to those booths in Times Square. That's pretty close.
I think we're finding out today, Rob.
Yes, Richard.
Sal watches the angriest porn, too.
Yeah, oh, my God.
He was
What
watching
kind of
one
porn?
yesterday, and I can't even describe what was going on, but it was.
What was happening?
Oh, it was a girl. They sat down a girl. They got her all naked. He goes, oh, you think you're hot and everything? She goes, yeah. He goes, what are you? And she goes, a porn star. He goes, no, you're not. You're a whore. He goes, I got a special gift for you.
Yeah.
And a black dwarf comes out of the closet.
So you're into humiliating chicks.
Oh, so this
And
is
the black
funny-
dwarf is mean, too.
The black dwarf has to stand up on the ledge of the couch so he can position himself properly.
Yeah.
And she has him. He says things to her like, "Did you ever think when you were in high school this is where you would end up?" You know. And then he'll say something like, he goes, the cameras are off. What's your real name? And she'll say the real name. He goes, the cameras are on, you stupid whore.
Stupid whore, right? Yeah. And then what does he do? Does he have, like, nasty sex with her?
Super nasty. Well, what he'll do is he'll ask her something. He goes, do you want to do that? And she'll go, no. He goes, midget, do that to that whore now. Like, whatever she says no to,
Yeah.
they
How
make
can
her
they
do.
do that?
Because they're paying the whore.
Probably sign some kind of release.
They can do it. They can do it because this woman really loves crack.
Sal's got a big smile on his face the whole time he's watching.
There's only
this,
one
too.
thing
He
that
loves
really. There's only one thing that really turned me off. It kind of like.
Yeah, let's hear what turned you
Yeah,
off.
really.
I got to know.
It creeped me out,
All
man.
right, let me hear.
There was this chick yesterday I was watching. She was so hot. Remember,
Yeah,
Christy?
yeah.
Oh man! And then in the end, they're all done, and her mascara's all over her. She looks like she was just dragged through a toilet, dumped in and out, the works. And this is where I'm at my peak. Like, I'm ready to
My
go.
dream.
Yeah.
That part didn't turn him off.
I'm ready to make the glaze here. So, anyway, he goes, look up the camera, you whore. And he goes, are you proud of yourself? She goes, yeah. He goes, you going to go home and tell your dad about this? And she goes, my dad doesn't watch this. And he goes, oh. He goes, then why don't you tell your son about it? I'm like, oh, my God. It was just to see that lady.
You mean for a second you actually saw her as a human being?
Yeah.
Oh.
Real brief.
Gee, they ruined it.
Wait a minute. You were ready to go, and Richard was there?
No.
Well, he doesn't have a problem with that.
Wait, but you just said Richard. Remember this? And I'm
Well,
like, I'm
he
ready
invited
to go.
me to the booth.
He invited Richard to go down to the booth.
Yeah.
And he's
nothing
been
wrong with
watched
that.
before.
We're buddies.
Would you guys, have you ever shared a booth with a guy? Like where two guys are in one booth?
Back in the days in Wall Street, like 3 or 4 at lunch would go hit the booth.
Holy
Together? You would
mackerel.
fit in one booth?
One time a girl went.
And
Wait a
watch you
second.
guys?
No, we don't watch each. I mean, one time this girl, she was a
Dude,
coke
you're like
caller.
Bob Crane. You ever see that movie, the Hogan Hero guy?
I tell you, one time I went to the booth. This was real
You
weird.
wait a second. You went to a booth with like a couple of your buddies, and
Yeah,
you're
like-
all in the booth doing it?
Those booths
No,
are
not in
small,
the same
too.
booth. You know, there's a whole string of booths.
Howard, understand something. Wait a second. Understand, Howard, it's a circle, right?
Right.
It's
So
like the men's room.
a window goes up and down. So when the window goes up,
You see everybody.
you can see everyone else in their window.
Right.
Were you guys
see the guy
talking
on
to
the
each
other
other?
side, he said.
One time my head almost got stuck because of the timer. So I stuck my head in the window and the plastic thing came down.
Popped in the head?
Yeah, it got me in the head and it wedged my head a little bit. Thank God I got it out in time. I think I would have been decapitated.
You could have had a big lawsuit. You'd how many 25 senses they get all day?
Those were the good old days.
You were going to say one time, you were about to tell us one of your
What's it cost to go to a booth?
For me, $2, I'm done.
Right.
You know, now that you can slide the dollars in, you don't have to get the coins from the Indian guy, and that's the most humiliating part. Because you want to get in, you want to get out real quick. You know,
Wow.
you got the whole walk, you're looking down at your shoes, you walk real fast, but then you have to stop to the Indian guy, go, give me tokens. And then
Yes, loser.
Give me tokens.
Here's your jerkin token.
and the tokens are always greasy, so it's.
Of course.
Oh, it's bad.
Here's Ronnie.
We make them boil the tokens.
I got a theory on this whole thing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard Sal has a really hot wife.
Yeah. Has anyone seen Sal's
Yes, I
wife?
have. I
Is
have.
she hot?
Yes,
I
she's
met.
really
It's
pretty.
been
Very
6 or
pretty.
7 years, but she was adorable.
Yeah,
Howard.
I remember
Yeah.
meeting Sal's wife and wondering why
Yeah.
she was married to
I
him.
met her at a gig in November, and she's very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So here's my theory, okay? Sal watches movies like this because this is what happens to him. It's a reverse situation. She yells at him and constantly tells him what to do.
Right.
So he likes to watch girls get humiliated all the time.
You know what?
Like
Ronnie's
the-
got something there.
Like
Yeah,
the night,
he's probably
like
right.
the night he wanted to stay at your apartment, he had to go home and throw the garbage out. He couldn't stay in the city because she called him from L.A.
Right.
because he had to go home and throw the garbage out. She called him and told him, you can't stay in the city. You got to go home and throw out that
So
garbage.
he's angry with women.
He's angry
He
with
is.
women.
He is.
Mother probably
And he
did the
might
same
be
thing.
He might even be gay.
Right.
I was walking by the
The guy
Howard.
might be gay.
Why would you
Well,
say
I
How does
say that.
anger and gay go hand in hand?
Because he goes to the
Because you're
booth.
angry.
Because he goes to the
You're
booth.
but I
angry-
love
you're angry
women.
at women.
No,
You're
I'm not.
angry
I
at
love
women.
Well,
women.
he's so angry at women, he's going to show them by
You want to see
being
them
with
get,
guys.
You want to see them get punched and beat and
No,
dragged
I don't
through
like
toilets and everything. You do. You said you were watching it.
I like humiliation, but not pain. Like, I have a fantasy where I want to take a girl
Go ahead.
into a tub
All right.
and, you know, the works on her. You know what I mean? But then, here's my fantasy. The plumbing is busted.
Right.
So she goes to turn on the shower to clean off, but she turns me on.
Sal, come on.
It's sort of like me putting my stamp on, like, get out, you whore!
Wow.
Smell like a pig. I mean, that's what I like. But
See,
I'm
that's
not-
what- this is where
You're
it's-
not angry?
He
You're
no, it's just not anger. It's just, it's
He
like
wants to yell at his wife like that, but he can't.
Why don't you do that to your wife?
Howard, I will tell you this. I will
have.
tell you. I walked by
and then
South.
she kicked his
I want
ass.
to yell, smell like a pig whore, and you're
Howard,
not angry?
on my wife's birthday, Howard, I said to my wife,
How do you not see you're angry with women?
Howard, it was my wife's birthday. I'm laying in bed, and she's getting ready for bed, and I tap the pillow, tap, 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 and she goes, it's my birthday. For tonight, that's what I don't want.
Oh. Her birthday gift was not having sex
Her
with
birthday
you.
gift was not having sex with me.
Oh, how could you be married when your wife feels that way about you?
But we have some good times.
I'll tell you. Howard,
You remember the good
Yeah,
times?
go home and throw the garbage out and have some really good times.
Name the last good
Don't
time.
you have a car to change? Come
Name,
on, get out of here.
name the last good time you had with her.
2 nights ago, really good.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Made her go home smelling like a pig.
What I do, I
Go home and smell like a pig. I am home.
Does she buy into any of your fetishes or no?
No, she just thinks she goes, look it. She goes, I don't want anything to do with you and your weirdo crap and she calls it the Jerry Springer Trailer Trash Radio Show. She goes, leave me out of that garbage. I want nothing to do with
Do you ever, does she realize you go to the booths?
Yeah.
Or do you go home and tell her that's just made up for the year?
Yeah. I said, look, it was a long time ago, and I'm just fast forwarding. You know.
Right.
Hey, Howard,
Doesn't realize you go there now.
I don't.
He
go
asked
there
me
now.
2 weeks ago.
can I tell you one funny story about him too? You know, his wife.
Isn't it sad you got to like lie to your wife? Like your wife's the last person to really know who you are. That's what sucks about marriage.
Yeah.
Your wife can't know who you are.
No, she
They
can't.
they don't want to know.
She knows now.
Oh, they'd never marry you if she actually knew who Sal was.
Like
she wouldn't be married to
we
him.
know you better than your wife does.
And we don't
can't
want
even
anything to do with you.
You can never tell. You can never tell your wife your fantasies and your sexuality.
You know,
and
every time my wife says, "You don't talk to me," we're in the car. As soon as you express yourself, they start breaking your balls.
Right.
I go. That's why I don't talk to you.
That was the wrong thought to
right?
have.
You know, every time you express yourself to these people, they start yammering away. My eardrums start rattling. I'm like, shut up. What do you want me to say? You know, if I talk, I'll incriminate myself. That's why I don't talk. What the hell's it talk about? I want to strangle you? You drive me crazy? I'm in a house with 3 kids that don't shut the hell up every time I get home. You want me to say that? No, and then I don't get laid on top of it.
I will tell you, Howard, I walked by his desk one day, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking to his wife on speakerphone.
Yeah.
She can give it to him, but I'm
Oh,
that.
God, you got to tape
She
that
can
for
kick
us.
some
You got
ass.
to tape that, Sal.
I don't know.
What was she saying?
It just was. She's got a very firm voice, and you could tell it's a whole thing because he's Mr. Big Stuff in here, but he's like and she was just. I can't remember what it was about. I walked by.
Firmer than Scott the engineer's wife?
It's on that level.
Wow.
Wow.
It was about the booths.
Oh yeah.
She says, you know, I got
This is why
to
he watches movies like that.
Yeah.
She said, I have to go to school. I have to pick up our son and look at their mothers.
Right.
And then their mothers look at me and say, here's the lady married to that perverted psycho who goes to the booth. She goes, is that, you know, and I see your son on the swings playing with kids. And I look at my boy and go, his father is some psycho pervert on the Howard Stern show that goes to booths with people.
Yeah,
I don't
and
want
guess
this.
what?
She goes, keep me out of this life. I go, I'm not asking you to be in it. I mean, what do you want from me?
Right.
I'm just doing my thing. This ain't The View. This ain't Barbara Walters. This is Howard Stern.
You aren't Star Jones.
But I love my wife. I mean, this is just my opinion. I don't want to come off as somebody who doesn't like my wife.
I
love her.
always thought of Sal as Star Jones.
No, you're not coming off like that at all.
Howard, he's got another weird dynamic going on in this whole world.
Like, if your wife was really your soulmate, she'd go to the booths with you.
Yeah, but these guys, you guys wind up with
Go to the
women
gas chamber with me.
who don't want you.
Yeah, you know.
They want this imitation you make up to
Yeah,
get them.
did you guys ever watch porn together, or do you try to get her to watch those movies?
See, your wife would do the things for you that you want that would make you never go to the booth. That's what's not happening.
Right.
You
I don't
need-
mind. I enjoy going to the booths. I don't mind.
But why? You enjoy going to the
I
booth
get a kick out
to
of it.
be the guy that you can't be at home.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's my alter ego is, you know, psycho
How many
pervert.
guys are at the booths when you go?
There's a lot of a lot of guys in suits, but you never see their faces because you know you make like a visor with your hand and you look
Right,
down.
you haven't recognized
You
them.
move real quick.
It's shameful.
Yeah, it's really
Do you
shameful.
walk out with your head down when you walk out the door? Of the place
Oh,
into
real
the street?
fast, real fast.
Hey, Casanova, that's another
When he
dollar.
says, I got to ask another question because I know nothing about the booths.
Hey, guess what? The plumbing broke, pig.
Let me ask you something. What is the $2? What, I mean,
Oh, because I'm done in with $2.
$2.
In increments of quarters.
It's increments.
That's probably like 10
but
minutes.
that's what I don't know.
A quarter
what.
3 minutes.
It's 3.5 minutes a buck.
I
7
see.
minutes I'm done,
Okay.
and I try to time it where I'm down to the last second.
Oh, really? Get all your money's worth.
Hey, can I tell you
Way
what?
to go, Prince Charming. 3 minutes.
New record.
Hey.
It's a bliss.
Hey, I want to call my daughter. Your dreamboat just arrived.
Are you single? My daughter would like to go out with you. My regards to your wife.
Listen, is this
Sal,
my
can I
daughter?
ask- I
Your
gotta ask you
dreamboat
this.
just docked on the west side.
What is it, Ronnie?
Didn't she know what you were like when you guys started going out?
You know, see, and that's enough.
'Cause when
No,
you-
she didn't.
When you start going out, it's like you're so into the chick.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
don't
just-
fart
Not
in
only
front
start
of her.
going out, you keep it up.
Right.
That's the problem. I can't. That's why I'm at the booths, Robin. She can't
No,
keep it
I
up.
mean you keep up this ruse until
Right.
you get them that you're some great guy.
She says to me sometimes, like, she goes, if I only knew who I was getting involved with, I swear to God, I never would have married you. And I said,
And had kids with you.
yeah, and I said, go ahead, get the hell out. Here's your, you know, but that to me is a mean thing to
Yeah, I
say
mean,
to
don't
somebody.
forget, she owns half of everything you have, Sal.
Exactly.
So
And that's
she's
why
a
I
wealthy
love her.
woman.
Howard, you want to hear another wacky thing he goes through? So his wife has, I think this is cool to say, his wife has a bunch of brothers, and they're tough guys.
Right.
And I think Sal's even afraid of a couple of them.
Well-
so after the last Boots discussion,
Yeah.
the family party that weekend, Sal was really worried about what was going to be. So his wife's brother at Sal's house comes over, he walks right up, puts his arm right on Sal, and he goes, I was listening to the radio. I turned it off. Otherwise, I'd have to kill you.
This is my son's birthday party. I have to
kill you.
Hey, let me take the break because I got to play the Gary the
I can listen to
Retard.
Sal's life all
Me too.
day.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good about mine.
Thank you. Just for the record, I love my wife. It's all good.
Yeah, Sal likes
It's like a mantra.
angry porn, man.
Hey, dude, it's free if you squeegee.
Hey, Richard, let me ask you something. You don't find the porn he likes hot at all?
No, not really. I'm more into
That's
kind
Richard.
of romantic porn.
That's the drummer from Demons and Wizards.
Highest standards.
How do those places in Times Square even make money? Like $2? I mean,
Howard, they're packed, man.
Yeah.
They're packed.
You ever see anybody in there you know?
Okay, so here's just one quick story.
He's always got a story.
don't you think guys would just like buy porno and bring it home?
He can't watch it at home, though.
Your wife
They're
and
busted.
kids, how can I watch it?
And some of the stuff is live, you know. How.
You should do what I did: get a locked room.
Yeah, well, I was in my basement once, and I tripped over a can of paint when my wife came in the house.
That's not romantic.
Kill yourself now.
You should build your own booth at home.
That's what I did. I had electronic door. I had electronic locks on my door.
So you went into
Sal would
photography.
want tokens and everything, so it'd be like the real thing.
Is the live show ever just the Indian guy with a wig?
I had like a whole beat-off room.
That's awesome.
I built my basement was awesome, right,
Hey,
Gary? You used to see it.
But I always
And I
wanted
had a big screen TV, and I put electronic bolts on the doors because I didn't want my wife and kids walking in when I was doing it. But I had a dog door for my dog to get in and out. And
Because the dog didn't bother you.
yeah, and then one of my kids, when she was real young, crawled through the dog door to get in.
Oh, no.
And but luckily, I wasn't doing
What-
it. I
what-
was actually conducting business in the office.
I never understood how you explained to your family the electronic locks. What was the premise of that?
Well, because I didn't want the kids walking in when I was working, when I was doing business.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was on the phone. I was getting interrupted a lot when I was making my mega millions. You know, making my big deals.
Monkey business.
But
Yeah,
not everybody has, the resources or the space that
Right.
you have.
that's true.
Hey, Howard, have you ever had an incident where you made a mess, like, and it just gets out of control? You got, like,
Yes.
it gets on your keyboard and the dish.
I wrote about that in my second book.
I had.
With a guy.
They make covers for keyboards.
Sal,
you
remind me
would
not
know
to
that.
remind me not to check my email at your house.
One time I had Howard. One time I had.
Richard Christie has a splash guard on his keyboard.
Salad guard.
Oh yeah, salad guard.
He's got a squeegee.
I went over to the salad place. And
Yeah, he's having sex.
I got it from a Roy Rogers. It was going out of business.
He's having sex with a salad. Why not?
It's got a crouton dish on the side.
hey, Karen, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
This
What-
is Karen. I'm one of the girls that sent in a tape from the lard ass competition.
Yes, yes.
You should just let us box Sal. Let us take turns kicking his ass.
He'd probably like that.
He liked that.
I would.
Yeah.
What do you look
He
like?
would. What do I look like?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little chunky, I could lose the 15 pounds.
Pig
With
loser!
Yeah, sit on me. You want to hurt me? Sit on me, you fat pig.
Poor pig loser.
If we saw her tape yesterday, I don't know if we did, but if we did, 10 seconds after it was in, so I was like, pig, get this pig off.
Let me hear you oink, you whore.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Come on,
there
give me
you
a
go.
little oinky.
All right.
Sal, oink oink, Sal. Let me
go.
come kick
Oh,
your
he likes
ass,
that.
buddy.
All right, Karen,
You're
later.
so mean.
Hey, let me take the break, and then I'll play the Gary the Retard arguing with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
And you know who's here is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice has to come in and say hi. Gilbert Gottfried's going to say hello. It's going to be a big show today. As soon as we get away from Sal and the sex life. We'll be back right after these words.
Listen, I'm calling you in advance. I'm doing the right thing. This is what's going on today. They're doing something called it's the Wheel of Sex. And they have a girl coming in. Now, we're going to have Benji dip his ass in whipped cream. If it lands on it, he dips his ass in whipped cream and he pushes his ass in the face of the girl.
Right.
Benji can't do it. They asked me if I could do it. I said, let me call my wife in advance.
I really don't want you to do that, no.
I'm just putting my ass in whipped cream with cherries.
Those are my feelings. I say no. Do what you want. And I knew this was going to be an issue. It's going to be an every time thing. It annoys me. I don't like that behavior. It's not for me. I don't like it. If you think it's fine and it's no big deal, then you do it. I don't know what to tell you. Would you want me to shove my ass in some guy's face?
For the sake of comedy,
It doesn't matter. So it wouldn't matter.
it's not my ass. There's whipped cream separating us.
Okay. So if I put whipped cream on my ass and shove it in somebody's face, you wouldn't care?
If it was a joke type of thing, like a bachelorette party, I wouldn't care.
Oh, okay. So at a bachelor party, I could do that. Okay.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you. That's what you're telling me. It doesn't. You don't like it when it's the other way around, though.
I said it's fine the other way around.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I'm doing the right thing. I'm calling you in advance. You don't want to.
And when I tell you my feelings, that's what happens. You tell me I shouldn't feel how I feel. And then you try to convince me otherwise. You ask me how I feel, I tell you, and then you tell me I shouldn't feel that way.
I'm telling you, they want me to dip my ass in whipped cream and have
What
it
if they want you to jump off the building? Are you going to do that?
if they want me to.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty stupid.
We got to get her on the show.
She's great.
Yeah. Lisa G has some headlines. Come on in, Lisa. Let's get those real quick. And then I do want to play a phony phone call and get
Lisa Glassberg takes shits at work.
Lisa, what do you have for us quickly on the rundown of the Howard 100 newsroom?
A lot of good stuff. An exclusive coming soon to Howard Stern fans via Vinny Favale, Vice President of CBS Late Night Programming East Coast. He has agreed to release parts of the video of his infamous Debbie tapes to Howard TV for an upcoming episode.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Oh, I love that. Vinny, thank you. Good seeing Vinny over at Letterman on Wednesday.
How is Vinny?
Keeping the weight off, but I detected maybe he put a few pounds back, which is good. Who wants a disciplined Vinny?
Hello, my Debbie.
All I can tell you is, for those of you who have Howard TV, you are in for a treat. I have seen the Debbie tapes.
See, I've never seen the video.
I love you, Bambina.
They are fucking crazy.
I don't think I've
Hey,
seen
take a look.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow.
Look at a little Vinny.
Night, 3 in the morning. I love you. I love you so much. You know?
Oh, God.
It's sometimes at the end of the day, I feel like I just haven't had enough of you, you know, and
Isn't the visual great?
I just can't wait to work together.
Creepier than just listening to the audio.
Wait till you see when he pans down. He's in his underwear. Wait, keep going where he gets into his underwear and they start scratching his balls.
Hello, my Debbie.
Oh, that's all he gave you?
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. 30 seconds.
That's all?
That's it.
That's better than nothing, but I need more.
Rob, one of the funniest things, he takes Debbie on a tour of the apartment and a tour of Brooklyn, and that's funny.
Isn't he gonna give us that? The tours?
He gave us when we did this, Howard, I sat with him, and he gave me the audio, but he told me I could never have the video, so I think he only approved a 30-second clip.
Oh.
Because he thinks he looks good. You know what? He looks like a guy who would shoot a congresswoman.
It looks like the making of a serial killer.
Yeah, he looks like a guy who, would go to the Gabby Giffords thing. And, there he is.
It's Vinny, portrait of a serial killer.
Yeah, look at him. And that's Debbie, huh?
That's Debbie.
She's some hot tomato.
Yeah.
No wonder. Mwah.
He has the same glasses, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
never
Debbie.
changes.
Debbie.
Hello, my Debbie.
Oh, Debbie.
I love you. I love you, Bambina. Mia caro, ti voglio bene, ti voglio assai, ti voglio fare amore con te.
When you come to New York, all of this will be yours. He's living in a fucking dump. By the way,
scratching my balls, I caught myself. I won't do it again. I love you. I'll save that for you. This hand.
You can scratch
See,
my
now
balls.
that I'm not biting my nails, I have to
Every
find
girl's
something
dream.
for my hands to do. And if you were here, you would benefit from that so much.
oh,
Wow.
Put a man in love. Oh, my Debbie.
I can't. At the end of the day, I haven't had enough of you.
Oh, my Debbie. Oh, if you were here, you would benefit so much from me scratching my balls.
Moving on.
I'll save that for you.
I'm going to pause 1 minute to change my clothes, and actually not change my clothes, put on some clothes. You know why? I'm not dressed now. Look, this is what I'm wearing. Hold on a second.
Look at this.
By now you've seen this shot before, so this is not going to shock you, but I'll give you another glimpse of my bod. Hold on. What's to come? One second.
What's to come?
A shot of my bod.
Dude, he's so hot. He's like 4 feet tall. Like stubby legs, hairy.
The Crucial Head.
Crucial Head. I forgot about
Crucial Head. That's the name of my band, by the way. That's if anyone wants to know the origin of it. Crucial Head Productions. That's not the Crucial Head, my Debbie. Look at my ass. My ass. You know, girls love looking at a guy's ass.
God, if someone sees this guy,
All right, I can hardly hear it.
You know what? That is, I mean, he's every congressperson, you know, who's ever sent a picture of themselves by telephone to a girl.
Yes? Hello, my Debbie.
Call my fucking house, you dumb motherfuckers. I got the fucking train on this fucking line. No, I know who the fuck this is, you fucking piece of fucking stolen bastard. You know the fuck me?
I love you.
No! You not got my fucking number now, you sick bastard!
I love you, my darling. Mwah.
You think I'm gonna not find out who the fuck you are, you fucking bastard?
I promise I will try not to scratch my balls, but I'm definitely not biting my nails.
I don't believe you if you do it.
I love you so much, Debbie.
Yeah, you love me, get the fuck out of here, you sick fucking bastard.
Right, get off.
Well, here's the catch.
Yeah.
He says he's only releasing part of the video and hopes to sell the entire video to raise money for his musical.
We have to buy it.
Nah. We just want it for free. How much money is he looking for, man? I think that, hey, Doug, that might be worth purchasing.
It is brilliant.
It's a great special. I'll host it.
I'll talk to Vinny. I'm going to try to get more.
Yeah, he's got to give more. He's got to give. He's got to at least give us the tour of his apartment and the tour of New York City.
Of Brooklyn.
All right, Brooklyn. Excuse me. Not even New York City. Oh, Debbie, I just want to show you what Brooklyn looks like, where you'll be living.
He had one stipulation, Howard. That was to plug his show.
Of course.
All right, so go ahead and plug it. I don't know what to say about that fucking show.
Yeah, hereaftermusical.com is his amazing show.
Nice plug. Hereafter Musical is Vinny's plug. Hereaftermusical.com. Oh, Debbie.
See, now that I'm not biting my balls, I have to find something for my balls to do. And, if you were here, you would benefit from that so much.
Oh, so much. A man in love. Have you ever heard a voice like that?
Oh, so much.
You haven't been loved by a man like that,
No.
Robin. I don't think I've loved a woman like that. Oh, if you were here. It's like his love voice. Oh, if you were here.
He kisses the microphone. He goes, mwah.
Mwah. Oh, if I was a girl,
and
I'd
then he
shit.
starts mumbling in that Italian of his.
Oh, Maradona, come on. Get cooking up in Yemen. Oh, my Debbie.
You know, I don't think we ever talked to Debbie about the tapes.
Yeah, well, Debbie's still in fucking shock. That's her life. Oh, Debbie.
Sometimes at the end of the day, I feel like I just haven't had enough of you, you know, and I just can't wait till we're together.
Right.
It's Friday, October 26th, 3 a.m., and about an hour ago, I finished dubbing all of the home movies for my parents' trip this past summer.
Right.
I think it's a pretty unusual way to start a video.
What a self-starter.
I'm scratching my balls. I caught myself. I won't do it again. I love you. Mwah. I'll save that for you. This hand.
Ugh.
See, now that I'm not biting my nails, I have to find something for my hands to do. And, if you were here, you would benefit from that so much.
Can you imagine that?
I promise.
Like a spider.
I'm trying not to scratch my balls, but I'm definitely not biting my nails. Where was I? I'm starting the tape by saying goodnight. I feel so much creativity in my mind right now. I'm going to go to bed and it'll probably
that creativity
be an
never
hour
paid
before
off.
I sleep because I've got a lot of ideas I want to do for this videotape. If all goes well, this might be the best videotape yet. And,
it's the best for us.
I love you, my Debbie.
How did she not run away from him?
The tape. I plan on putting some stuff that I think you'll like. As well.
How did she not go? This guy is nuts.
A look at your
First of all,
he had the right girl.
He hadn't even met her yet. He just
That's
talked to her on the phone.
what I was going to say. I was like, what is I forget the trajectory, but I think they didn't meet each other for like a year.
Yeah.
It was a wrong phone number. And this is what it blossomed into.
Oh, my Debbie. Debbie now lives in that tape. Like, that's her life. Oh, Debbie. I'm biting my nails. I'm not biting my nails. I'm thinking about biting my nails. I'm biting my balls. Oh, my God, my balls. I haven't scratched my balls. Oh, if my hands were on you. Oh, Debbie. Fuck. He should just he should have just killed himself. He's miserable. Oh my God.
Closets. Bits and pieces. Like I said, my mind is bubbling. This may be the best one yet.
It's creativity.
I love you, Debbie. Mwah. It's 3:18 now, and I'm going to go to sleep. Next time you see me, it'll be Saturday. Don't know what time, but it'll be Saturday. And we'll be continuing with this tape. I love you, my darling. Mwah. Ciao. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
If you were dating him, wouldn't you kind of be like, what's with this fucking guy?
But you're not dating him. It's a guy you talk to on the phone.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be like, what's with all the tapes? Isn't he motivated to go out and get himself together?
He's making this tape. He's cutting the vacation tape for his family. What about a job?
Lisa, if a guy ever sent you a tape like that, would you just be mortified?
I'd be scared.
You'd be scared, right? You would call police. That's what I thought. Debbie married him from that tape.
But do you really wind up in extended conversations with wrong phone numbers? It could never happen to you.
Right. Wow. Debbie, Vinny's wife.
Debbie's on the phone?
Debbie?
Hello, my Debbie.
Yep, I'm here.
Hello, my Debbie.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, my Debbie.
I guess I'm sort of calling to defend myself. I come off like crazy for falling in love with a nut. However, I will say that, I don't know, love was different in the 80s, but those tapes were very romantic to me.
It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Well, crazy. However, I had been married to the guy for 27 years.
I know. Listen, it's worked out great. And I know Vinny, and Vinny's a great guy. Don't get me wrong. And I mean, it's amazing that you could watch that tape,
You
though.
probably saved him from being a serial killer. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
you know what?
When a guy sends you a tape of himself in his underwear and talks about scratching his balls and how hot his own ass is and like...
You know what? I don't know what I was thinking back then. I can only tell you that I was a Jewish Southern girl raised in Savannah, Georgia, moved to Los Angeles, California, always wanted to marry an Italian guy. And then I got to a point in my life when I didn't even want to get married anymore. And along comes this wacky guy who's so funny, who makes me laugh. I mean,
right.
really
I know. It's just the tape is a little frightening. I mean, knowing Vinny now, I know not to be frightened. But back then, if I saw that tape and, like, you were my daughter, I'd go, look, I don't like this guy. I don't like what he's about. I don't like him sending tapes to my daughter in her underwear.
I didn't like the tour of Brooklyn. I hated that, and I hated. I mean,
there's a million things there that should have said to you, "Get the fuck away from this guy."
Quite frankly, you're right. Especially for a girl that never even cared about getting married. I was living young life, free, single, fun in L.A. And what the heck did I fall in love with? I don't know. All I can tell you is that this guy on that tape, as wacky as he is, made me laugh from the very first
All right, you don't have to explain to us, Debbie. We know. He's a good guy. All right, no problem. Are you getting worried at all about the amount of money Vinny has invested in that dumb play of his? I mean, are you starting to feel bad about it?
For a while, I was really nervous, I mean, really nervous. But you know what? It's a true endeavor. I mean, it's not a hobby. It's not a game. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's 80. What is it up to now? I mean, the time I spoke to you was 80 grand.
No. Well, let me tell you, the production he's putting on in April is I think the budget's $150,000. But he's raised most of the money. I mean, it's very
by hitting up his friends.
No friends.
Okay, I don't know.
Very few friends. Hey,
I got an email asking me to buy tickets.
No friends from the Howard Stern show.
That's goddamn right. No friend. No one here is donating.
Well, the only one for the Howard Stern show that kicked in anything on his campaign was Benji. So, not all his friends helped. Trust me.
All right, Debbie. I got to go anyway. Don't worry. We all think you're normal.
Oh, thank you.
All right, later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Debbie worried that we might think she's crazy.
You know what? The only thing we can say is that we knew Vinny before we heard these tapes.
Right.
All right, so we got this dude here. I guess he made $200 million off Facebook, the graffiti guy.
Nice.
I don't know. Bring him in. He has an entourage of about 300 people. But we're only going to bring in 4. So, let me go get them. On the camera, guys.
Hey, Dave. How are you doing? What brings you today?
What's that?
What brings you to the show today?
Howard Stern, the greatest interviewer of all time.
Nice. Congratulations on your Facebook fame.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
You can head right in there.
My name's David Cho. I'm here to interview Howard Stern today about what it's like to that same feeling of.
Well, let's start it again, because you said you're going to interview Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You're going to interview?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, go ahead. Start again.
Don't fuck with my shit, dude. Hi, I'm David Cho. I'm here today to interview Howard Stern. I want to ask him what it's that feeling of like going home and going through your pants, and then you're like, you find that $5 in your pocket that you didn't know that you had. It's like that times 200 million. So he's a good guy to talk to about that. I mean, there's not that many people that I can at this point relate to on that level, and he's one of them. So I came here to ask him some questions about it.
You want to talk Cho?
Is he here?
So you know the story, $200 million, that he was offered either a few $1,000s or he was offered a few $1,000s in stock. He took the stock, now allegedly worth $200 million. He claims that...
140.
I don't know what it is, but...
Yeah, who cares? It's over $100 million.
Very good. All right. He said he pleaded with the New York Times not to run the story because he didn't want it to affect his privacy. It's basically ruined his life, he claims. His life was perfect. He had a girlfriend in every town. He could do whatever he wanted. Now he feels like they've taken his freedom and privacy. When the story first broke, an old girlfriend called him and said she'd suck his dick every day for $2 million. That was funny.
Bitch.
He says he's just really excited to meet you. You've changed his life. He hopes to get advice from you. He listened to the show every day for years. He used to paint to the show. Got super depressed after the Artie thing. He said this is great too. So he made his first $1 million gambling. You know, basically he had this system where he would just double up until he hit something.
Right.
So he was selling his paintings at like local galleries for $200. He's a really struggling painter, and once he hit, made this $1 million, he goes, I don't really have to sell my art to live anymore, so I'm just going to charge whatever the fuck I want. So he started charging $10,000 a painting, and he's like, well, of course people started to take notice after that, and it just continued to increase. Last year he sold one painting for $500,000.
Wow.
He doesn't own a house. He says he gave his parents a mansion, but he has like 5 suites in Vegas, so he can go whenever he wants. He says he deals with crazy panic attacks and depression, where he thinks he's gonna die, and so he'll just like blow his life savings, or break up with a girlfriend that he really loved.
I like his greatest accomplishment is not being married or having any kids.
Exactly. He goes, fuck this Facebook thing.
Oh, yeah. Now, this guy who's here now, his name is David Cho. What a fascinating story. And according to everybody around here, all the morning shows were trying to get him on, but because he's such a big fan of ours, he came to our show first.
Really?
David Cho's story is quite simple. He's an artist. He's a painter. And years ago, when Facebook was first starting, they opened up an office. And they said to him, would you do some graffiti kind of art on the walls? Oh, there's David. Hey, David. Oh, look at that. Beautiful artwork.
Wow, gorgeous.
Look at this guy. Cool.
We can't hear you.
Sorry.
Hey, David.
Hey, Howard. As soon as I found out I was going to be on your show, I did this painting of you.
Beautiful. I'm going to frame that.
It's
It's
you're wearing a
gorgeous.
loser shirt, and I know you collect old mics, so I drew all these old mics all over this
that is
spot.
very
That's
cool
for
with
you.
the old turntable,
It's
huh?
beautiful.
There you
I
go.
love it.
Beautiful. Frame that
Veggie,
immediately.
Fred, Robin.
Get that
David,
framed.
David, what's that worth on the open market?
Priceless.
Priceless.
Oh, I was thinking, that's the original right there, and I was gonna make prints and sell them and donate all the money to North Shore Animal League.
There you go. Hey, beautiful. David's a very successful artist. Now, listen to this story. And I like your T-shirt, the Three Stooges T-shirt. I love the Three Stooges.
This dude at the airport just said, everyone in life is Larry, Curly, or Mo? Which one are you?
I think I'm Mo.
That's good.
But I think everybody likes to think they're Mo. You know what I mean?
And everybody's probably Larry.
I'm probably Curly. David, let me tell you a story because it's great.
Okay.
The reason David's here is he's a big fan of the show, and you were offered interviews on Good Morning America. They were all after you, right, for an interview.
Howard, can I break this shit down for you?
Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I listen to the show all the time.
Yes.
So can I tell you one thing? I love the show, but can I tell you one thing personally in my life that I hate?
Yeah.
Okay. When you tell stories of jerking off and stuff,
yes,
they're funny and I love it. And I'm 35 and I feel old because the day I figured out how to jerk off and I loved it.
Yes.
I jerk off the same amount today.
Wow.
Like at least 3 times a day.
That'll change.
And then, but then I hear you and like, I'm like, it doesn't get any better. Like, it's just.
This is what you're going to do all your life.
I'm like at some. So a few days ago.
No, I did. I'm not jerking off as much as I used to.
You slow down.
Yeah, but I have a pretty good sex life with my wife too, so maybe that's part of it.
But for me, it's like even when I'm having good sex, like I still jerk off, and so that's sort of part of how this all went down. Like
up until I was like 50, I had to jerk off like all the time.
Right.
And then now, like I'm 58.
Okay.
And I don't really jerk off that much. And the other night, I jerked off to some porn. And like, you know how you almost come, but you don't? And then I was done. Like I never even blew a load.
That's my whole life. I like almost am there and then just not there. And
really?
Oh, you mean you don't come when you jerk off?
This is a whole other story, but I spent some time in prison.
Yeah.
And I learned like a really crazy way to jerk off. So
what's the crazy way? Let's hear about this.
This is what they're doing in prison,
Yeah.
sharing jerk-off methods?
Yeah, by the way, no one even knows why David's here yet, but I'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But what's the crazy way you're going to jerk off?
So I'm Korean, and I got arrested in Japan.
Right.
It's like being like a Jew, like being trapped in Nazi Germany. Like I'm like
Japanese don't like Koreans.
They fucking hate Koreans.
Right.
So I'm in prison and I'm getting into fights every day. And once the Japanese prosecution rate is like 99.9, like once they decide you're going to get prosecuted, you're
going to jail, right?
And it's not like you do something good or bad; you go straight to solitary.
Right.
Oh.
Everyone's in solitary confinement.
Wow.
So I'm sitting there going, and everything there's like speakers in the wall that are like. I don't speak Japanese, but it's like brainwashing techniques. Like it's like now it's 7 o'clock, time to wake up, and it's like a woman's voice, time to wash the dishes. And
don't tell me you jerked off to the recorded voice.
I definitely did, and but
what was the weird technique you learned?
So I jerk off, and that's the end of my day. I'm like, that was the highlight of my day. Now it's 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock tonight. I have nothing left to do.
What do you do in prison? Like, did you used to do your artwork in your own urine on the walls in Japan?
Well, I mean, I would have a lot of nervous breakdowns. I would contemplate killing myself, stuff like that. But I was like, I remember this thing I read in high school about tantric sex.
Yeah.
And I was like, everything in jail that you think about, you're like, maybe I should do 100 push-ups a day or whatever.
Right.
And then you're like, fuck it. Like now I wouldn't do it. There's nothing else to do. So you end up doing it.
Do you read a book or do you?
Reading a book in jail is like watching, in a Japanese prison is like reading a book, with like the DVD audio commentary. Cause you open the book and like in the, 100 people have read the book already.
Yeah.
So in the aisle, it says like, don't finish this book. The mom's the killer. And you're like, fuck. And then someone circles his thing and points an arrow and goes, that guy's a fucking asshole. I hate you. And then it's like reading a book with like 10 people.
Oh my God. So they ruined the ending.
They ruined the ending, but
prison.
there's like commentary all throughout the book.
Like I'd write like my booger and then I'd throw a booger down on the page and like circle it or something.
Yeah.
But in order to pass the time, because you're an artist, did you used to paint with your own urine?
Well,
and can you do that?
Well, in prison, any prison in the universe, as soon they hate me because I'm Korean, whatever. As soon as you have any skill that alleviates the boredom, you're the star. Right. You can sing, you can dance, you can whistle, you can draw, whatever. You're a hero. So
you could draw. So probably the other prisoners that.
They would beat the shit out of each other to get my drawings. As soon as they found out I was an artist, I was the biggest star. And
would you draw pictures of the prisoners and then give it to them?
Prisoners, I would draw just pornography for them. They're like, "This is my girlfriend. Can you draw her with her asshole open and all this shit?"
You did it right.
They had great ideas.
Right. And then I would draw one, and they would just like tear at each other like animals.
Could Japanese guys in prison tell that you're Korean? Like, can they tell the difference? I mean, from physically looking at you?
No, not really.
So if you just shut your mouth and just say, like, I'm Japanese, can you get away?
Well, the prison, I mean, everyone knows once you don't, because they talk to you and stuff.
Right.
But
they figure it out.
But I'll tell you my technique, which...
Yeah, what is the technique for jerking off?
It took me 2 weeks to master it. But, so I read about the tantric thing, and I was like, I'm going to give this a shot, you know? So I'm jerking off. I'm left-handed. I'm jerking off. And right when you're about to come, you squeeze your chode, or like the thing that stops you from peeing or whatever. But right that area right between
the taint,
between your balls and your dick.
Next time you come from jerking off or having sex, feel that there's a muscle, and like you can push up. Like I have to use both my hands, so I pushed up. And I blocked the tube from the cum from coming out.
Oh.
But I fucked up because I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, I'm about to come, and I'm going to block the cum from coming out. And it just like gave me this, and the cum still came out. And it was like a weird
sensation.
It didn't feel good. I was like, fuck, this sucks. And then a day went by, and I was like, I'm going to try it again.
Right.
Because there's nothing to do.
Right.
And I tried it again and again and again. And finally I got to the point where I was able to, like, I used both hands, and I squeeze up on that tube right when I'm about to come. And then my dick feels like it's like, oh, yeah, but nothing comes out.
Right.
And I don't have that, like, oh, I need a sandwich and go to sleep feeling, you know?
But why would you want to extend it? Because you're in prison and there's nothing to do?
Yeah.
Right. And when you're with a girl now, can you squeeze something and hold back?
Yeah,
You've mastered that.
I've mastered I spend a lot of time.
Let me tell people why you're here. You're not here for masturbation reasons.
No,
You're
he's
here-
not an expert on masturbation.
So listen to this. Is a crazy story. David.
Wait, Howard. Let me tell you what happened because we got off key, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was telling you that it doesn't get better, whatever, and the press is saying all this bullshit like I'm homeless and whatever. I have a house that I bought for my parents a few years ago, but for me, I travel 9 months out of the year. I'm an artist, and when I come home, I have my home right now is Las Vegas. I have a room at every single casino.
All right. Well, let me explain to people who you are.
Okay.
Yeah, because
But
we're in the middle of a story.
Hold on, David.
I want to tell you how I got on the show.
But wait, I want to tell you who you are.
Okay.
All right. So David's story is this. David Cho is an artist, as you know. He, years ago, when Facebook first started and opened up an office, they needed an artist to paint some kind of mural or something on the wall.
Okay.
So I guess someone there knew your work, right, David?
Yeah, Sean Parker.
The guy from Napster.
Yeah.
The guy who's from Napster, and he came in, and he said to you, look, I'll pay you $1,000. That's what we have, and paint a nice mural, or I'll give you some stock in this new company, Facebook. And you said, I guess I'll take some stock in the company. Now, no one knew what Facebook was, right?
The story's a little bit different than that. That's what people have been saying, but it starts a little bit further on before then.
Go ahead.
In 2003, I got this letter from email from Sean. I didn't know it was Sean Parker.
Yeah.
And we had been going back and forth for a little bit, and he would always just write these like really strange, like witty, but like just strange emails of what kind of art he wanted from me, you know?
Mm-hmm. What did he want? I'm just curious.
Like people, hey, can you paint this? He asked me to paint uncertainty.
Yeah.
And I was like,
How do you do that?
Yeah. Hey, you freak! How am I supposed to paint that?
He was, but it wasn't like one word. He was like, I want you to paint like uncertainty with eroticism and this, and I was like, this is either a joke or.
And he wanted you to paint the walls at this new company.
No, he just wanted a painting from me.
Right, he wanted a purchase.
And then just one day he's like, oh fuck, like this is 2003. He's like, fuck, I can't get the painting. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, my company's being sued for $1 trillion right now.
Right.
And I was like, what company is that? And he goes, it's Napster. And I'm like, oh shit, like that's like the company that you guys do. He's like, yeah. And he was like 23 or 24 at the time. And he goes, you and me, like he's like, you're the fucking best artist ever. Like I love your shit. I need to get a painting from you one day. Just wait for this bullshit to blow over, and I'll get one from you next time.
Good, cool.
So then he started another company called Plaxo, which, like, I guess got big for a while, but he didn't make any money off that either. And then in 2005, he's like, okay, now there's another company that I'm working on called Facebook, and I think we're going to get some money this time, so I'm definitely going to get a painting from you this time.
Cool.
I said awesome.
Right.
Just got out of prison. I was feeling good.
Right.
I was like, so I go up to Palo Alto, where I met you guys saw the Facebook movie?
Sure.
Yeah. So I was around during that whole time. It's like the most inaccurate, like sensationalized movie ever. Like those guys are all like cool, like the fucking raddest, coolest guys ever. Zuckerberg has been with the same girl for like Priscilla for like the whole time, even before Facebook. She's super rad. She gets me snacks and stuff, and like they're just like
they were chill. And the fact is, you like them, but the point is,
right?
You're sitting there going, who knows what this company is? I mean, no one knew what Facebook was.
Yeah. So, and I wasn't on Friendster or MySpace or any of those things. I hate that shit. So I was like, what is? Can you? What is this? And he's like, this is a startup company. We're just getting started, and it's social networking for college students. And I was like, what? I fucking hate education. I hate college. I hate like
college
everything.
students.
You hate social networking.
I dropped out of school. I hate everything about school.
Right.
And he's like, no, man, it's like getting huge at all these Harvard and Stanford. And I was like, I don't care.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And like people don't remember, like,
which is weird, by the way, because you ended up taking the stock. And you don't even believe in the company. I'm surprised you didn't grab that. What did they offer you? $1,000 or stock?
Everyone wants to make it like it was $60,000.
Oh, it was $60,000.
Yeah, which
a lot of money.
2005 was a lot of money. It's always going to be
still a lot of money.
Still a lot of money.
Right.
And people don't remember, like, Facebook was a joke.
No, I know. So back then, the guy says to you, "We'll pay." Did you say to him, "My price is $60,000 to paint this wall"?
My prices had been going up higher and higher, and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, if you want me to paint the entire building, it's gonna be $60 grand." And Sean's they got Justin Timberlake and shit to play him, and what the guy is. I've never met someone like this before. Like, he's a skinny, nerdy kid, and he's like, I'm gonna go raise money for Facebook, and like he's just like, I'm gonna bend these fuckers' minds, and I'm like,
hey man, dude, pretty big plans for a nerd.
I'm like, how are you gonna do that? And he transformed himself into an alpha male.
Right.
I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, he got like a fucking super sharp haircut, started working out every day, got tan, got like a nice suit. I'm like, this guy's like crazy. And then he goes into these meetings.
So did you think that this guy could ever pull off even paying you $60,000? Like, were you worried?
No,
that,
he got the money. I was there when he got the money from the PayPal dude.
Right.
He's like, we got money now. You want cash or you want stock? And I was like, oh fuck, I definitely like need $60,000 right now. And
you just got out of jail.
But it didn't matter that I didn't give a shit about Facebook or didn't know what it was or any of that stuff. Like, you had to have like a college email to get on there and stuff.
Right.
I was like, I don't.
Most people would have said, look, the odds of anybody really taking off with an internet company. Most of these companies come and go all the time, especially back then.
Right.
So you must have been half out of your mind to turn down the $60,000.
Right, but I like to gamble, and
you are a gambler.
I believed in Sean. I didn't care about face. I'm like, this kid knows something, and I'm gonna bet my money on him.
Did you get to know him as you started the painting? So you said, "Hey, let me make a decision whether I want $60,000 or the stock."
I don't. Yeah. I just.
You sized him up and said, "This fucker's going somewhere."
I believe in this. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Did you see the color of the Gatorade at the end when they dumped on the coach?
Yeah.
That's the shit I bet on.
Yeah, crazy shit.
You remember?
You go to Vegas a lot, right? You live in Vegas.
You live in
yeah. So
Vegas.
Can I tell you what happened?
Are you a big gambler?
I gamble with my life.
All right, here's what I know about David. Is this true?
Wait.
Forget the Facebook for a second.
Okay.
We'll get back to it.
All right.
Early on in your life, you made your first $1 million by going to Vegas, and betting some crazy amount of money and kept doubling and doubling and doubling until you made $1 million.
That's not necessarily true either, but yeah, my first $1 million I made in Vegas from gambling.
From gambling. What type of gambling? Blackjack or craps?
It doesn't matter. Any
not roulette.
You do it all?
I started gambling when I was 15.
Yeah.
Like my friend Joey came back from he got his driver's permit. I live in LA. He drove back 4 hours. He's like, there's this place in the desert, and you play games, and if you win the money, they let you keep it.
By the way, I should tell people, before we continue this discussion, I should tell people that David's Facebook stock now is valued somewhere between $100 and $200 million. That he is worth. Robin,
Sitting right here now.
Robin, put your top back on.
Robin looks good.
Damn right she does. And she's going to look a whole lot better now she realizes what you got. She's going to go in there and spruce up. Robin, some people are saying he's worth now $200 million from the Facebook stock.
Is this because of the IPO?
Yeah.
I know, but if
they're going public.
But if people are gonna grab magic numbers out of there, like they're like, oh, it no one's saying everyone in the stories right now are saying he's worth 200. They didn't read the part says maybe, which means it might be 100 or it might be 500 million.
We don't know where it's going to end up. How many
at,
shares do you have? What was the payment that you got for creating the art? That
the shares that I got then
yes
I can't explain how the thing works, but it like split forward and did all that
making
shit.
it doubling the stock.
So you started out with how many shares, and now what is it up to?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But how do you know it's worth 200 or might even be worth 500? Who's evaluating this for you?
Like very powerful Jewish people.
Powerful Jewish people.
Well, then they know.
Then they know. Yeah. Right. But so get back to this for a second. You were a young guy. You dropped out of high school. You never went to college. This and that. You were a struggling artist. Your art maybe sold for like $100 a painting or something if you were lucky. You go to, where did you get the money to gamble in Vegas for that initial $1 million?
I gambled with everything always. You know, fortune favors the bold. Like I would gamble my entire 2-month salary from Toys R Us, delivering pizzas, anything.
Are you a degenerate gambler? Do you have a problem?
From age 15 to 23, I lost every single time.
Right. So you are a degenerate gambler.
Definitely. But
you just love it.
But I'm 35 now.
Yeah.
From 23 to 35, I've lost 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, when you say lost 3 times, you mean actually gone and lost money?
And left. No. Just left under.
Okay.
Are we going to worry that you're going to gamble away your $140 million, $200 million? I mean, could you potentially like start putting down $40,000, $50,000 a bet?
Like go and break Vegas?
Yeah. Well, or just go berserk and break yourself.
Let me tell you, like the whole gambling thing. Like I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that shit. So
you ought to start. Keep your money.
You like girls, though, right?
So I go out and I do graffiti and I gamble and I do shit that's like crazy, and
you live on the edge.
But it's not everyone that knows me that like from the outside is like that guy's crazy. But you can't fucking like. Okay, so when I was 23, I lost all my money, which was not that much money at the time, but my whole world.
Because what were you, like a pizza delivery guy, and were you just doing menial kind of work?
I was just doing every fucking shitty job you can think of.
Right.
And I was hitchhiking back from Vegas because I lost everything. And I got in a fight with my girlfriend at the time. She scratched my chest up. She was like getting back in the car. I was like, fuck off. And we're in New York right now. What's the New York's the city with 1 million stories?
Yeah.
Las Vegas is a story with 1 story.
Yeah.
I was winning, and then I lost it all.
Right.
So everyone has that story, and I'm sitting in the fucking desert walking back going, there is that part of the story that goes, I was winning. So then what is the, I lost, like, because it's a vice.
It seems like everybody, even when you're up, you think you're going to score more.
You got to have more.
So
no one knows when to stop, is your point.
Exactly, and it's greed. And I was like, what in life, like, because when you're winning money, it feels fucking awesome.
Right.
So I go, what else? What else feels awesome?
Right.
Fucking feels awesome. So I was like, okay, no more of this bullshit. Like my story's gonna be I was winning and then I won more and then that's it. There's gonna be no and then I lost it all. And so I said, if I can fuck a girl and pull my dick out before I explode, I was like, then I'm gonna like train myself to be like I'm giving you some insight into my shit, man. I'm like,
hey, go ahead, bro.
And like,
hey, you're the one sitting there with all that money, so we're listening.
This might make me sound gay, but coming is like so fucking boring. I mean, it's like the end game. Like for sex, all the other shit is awesome. Like meeting the girl, seeing if it's gonna like the whole like
the build up,
taking off her underwear for the first time, seeing what kind of.
You're not the only one who feels that way. Is that why you've never gotten married? Is that you say your biggest success in life isn't the money? It's that you've managed not to marry or have kids because otherwise you'll never have that build up again. You want to go through the build up each time.
It's everyone has what they want in life. Like I've heard you for years, and you value companionship.
Yes.
You know. For me, I value freedom more than anything.
And not coming right away.
And not coming right away.
Right.
So
freedom to you is most important. If you were saddled with a wife and kids or a wife, it would mean the end of that excitement. You live for the excitement. Is that correct?
It's not necessary. Did you see this Ryan Gosling movie, Blue Valentine?
I think so, yeah.
It's like showing like the awesome part of meeting a girl for the first time.
Right.
Like,
and then the whole thing deteriorates.
But that's every relationship.
Right.
And I'm like, everyone that I know that's a self-made millionaire or successful doing what they want to do, they're just awesome at whatever they are, and then they're all either divorced or are in the shittiest relationship. There's only 24 hours in a day. You can't be the best this and also the best dad and husband. And the girl I was with for 7 years, I love her. Like, I didn't break up with her because I cheated or she cheated or anything. I was just with her one day, and I was like, this is awesome. She's beautiful. She has her own friends, her own hobbies. She leaves me alone. And I just, like, I'm fucking obsessed. Like, if the mic or something doesn't look right on your drawing, like, I'll just, like, not sleep, and I'll just draw it over and over again. And
there's no room for a permanent relationship in your life because you are, number one, into your work. You're into your life, and you really firmly believe that every relationship will eventually get shitty.
I mean, don't you agree that 99% of them do? I mean,
yes.
Of course.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So I hedge my bets, and I'm like, and
go
I'm
back.
at least I'm
go
honest.
back. So yes, I like your honesty. Go back to the first time you went to. So after you were a loser in Vegas, how did you become a winner? You became aware of a philosophy that
the money increment can change, and that's basically how I got to the million. But basically, it's progressive, which you can get any Vegas book, and it's a combination of hit and run style, which is as soon as you win anything, you get out.
Clarify something.
Okay.
You went back to Vegas. You had saved up some money. You didn't have a lot of money. What would you say you went back to Vegas with? 10 grand?
No. This is like a $500 or something.
$500. You go back and you say, now I'm going to make some money.
Right.
I'm never going to be a loser again.
Okay.
When I'm up, I'm going to stay up, and that's it.
So what I'm going to explain to you sounds like so stupid and easy, but you have to have the discipline. You got to play like a goddamn robot.
All right.
So you bet $10.
Right.
You lose the $10, you bet $20.
Right.
You lose the $20, basically every game in the casino is about 50-50, right?
Right.
So the chances of you losing like 30, 40, 50 times in a row, that's not going to happen that often. So as long as you just keep like throwing your dick down on the table and be like doubling up, as soon as you win money, you just go upstairs and you put it away. You're not trying to win like $1 million all at once.
Right.
If Las Vegas is Goliath, then you're just trying to take little
So
scratches.
you go there, you bet 10, you bet 20, you bet 30. All of a sudden, you make your $50 bet. It hits.
It hits.
So now you won $50. I go back up to my room?
No. Now you're even.
Right.
Now you're even. Or you basically just, every time you win anything, you just store it up in the room. And also, I pay someone to make sure I play the way I'm supposed to, so I don't lose my mind.
All right, so let's say that first night you win $200. You take the $200 and you bank it. You put it back in your safe or whatever.
And I never stay more than 72 hours.
Right.
I take it, and well, now that rule's changed, but I take it and I bounce. And then,
what's the new rule?
New rule is you got about $100, $200 million. He's going to stay there until he loses it all.
So then, for a long time there, I would go to Vegas 4 times a month.
Right.
And I would always make somewhere in the range of $1,000, $800 sometimes, $1,100 sometimes. And it just dawned on me that, fuck, I don't need to sell this painting. I don't need to whore myself out and do all these like weird jobs. I'm like, I can make a living gambling if I don't get greedy.
Right.
And that was my base. I was like, $1,000, I could live off this. My standard of living is like subterranean. Like,
and I know something of your story. Once you said that I can make money gambling,
right.
You said, fuck charging $100 for a painting. I'll start charging $10,000 for a painting. And as soon as you started charging $10,000 for a painting, suddenly everybody wanted your artwork.
People start noticing.
Yeah, because rich people, they
don't want a guy for $100.
They want what they can't have,
Right.
And you guys you've had this experience, like, you just walk into a museum or like a hotel lobby or something, and you see his you're like, what is this piece of shit?
Right.
Who the fuck paid for this,
And turns out it's a Picasso, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
And then you find out it's like worth $140 million, and you're like, who?
I need that.
Who okayed this,
Yeah, who okayed it?
Yeah, who set the price?
Yeah.
Right. So when you set your prices high, you started to make some money gambling. You weren't rich yet. You said, I got enough money to figure out how I'm going to live. I'll charge a lot of money for my painting. And now a painting of yours can go for like $500,000, right?
Last year, like, I just won. I had a huge show in Beverly Hills. I made a couple million off of my art, and I won a couple million from gambling. So I was like, I'm just going to chill and like work on up. Do you know, completely unrelated?
What's the most you ever got for a painting?
$500,000.
$500,000
at this point, yeah.
Right, at $500,000 because you finally had an attitude shift as an artist. You said, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah, I did. I was like,
if you're gonna hire me to paint, give me goddamn money.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna paint this year. And then I got a weird call from I didn't know anything about this country, Azerbaijan. Yeah. And the princess of Azerbaijan wanted a painting for the royal family collection. I was like, fucking cool. Right. So I sold her a painting, and I'm like, hey, I don't have to work the rest of the year. So
$500,000.
$500,000.
What was the painting of?
There was like a topless bat riding a motorcycle with a hippo.
Topless bat?
Cool.
And,
Make me one of those.
It's like
make me a duplicate.
Yeah, I mean,
no kidding.
I made you a painting, Howard.
No, thank you. No, listen, I'm going to lock that up in a safe. Are you kidding? That thing could be worth a fortune. Has any of your stuff resold for way more money?
I don't know.
You don't keep tabs on the market. Do you have an agent who sells your paintings and all that stuff?
Howard, can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
How this shit? I have to tell you.
Go ahead.
So I told you I'm in Vegas. It's February 1st, right? And I have a friend, Yoshi Obayashi, who's a comedian who also works in porn. So he always gives me like blank DVDs that he burned at work of all his porn.
Right.
And I just always have it on me.
Right.
And he always thinks it's funny to just give me like all these pornos and then just throw one transsexual or one prolapsed anus porno in there.
Right.
And I don't know which one it is. So I stick the DVD into the to start watching it in Vegas. And I don't know if you do this, but I grab my tissues that I'm going to jerk off into and I tuck it under my chin. So it looks like an ascot, like Thurston Howell III.
No, I roll mine up and put in my sock.
So I'm like this, and that's awesome. You wear your socks?
Oh, yes.
That's a black guy thing.
Yeah, I grew up in a black neighborhood.
Okay. How come black guys don't take their socks off when they're
Because we just fucking that's how we roll.
That's you get down?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
We don't take all that shit off.
So I stick the DVD in, and I'm like, there's like this many, so I'm like, for sure it's not the transsexual one, and I lay on my bed, and it's fucking the transsexual one,
right.
And my dick goes, or actually it got super hard, and I'm like, fuck, now I gotta change the DVD, so I would stand up, and I have like my sad dick hanging down, and I got my ascot tissues, and I get up, and my phone rings, and it's a girl that I was like just flirting around with, nothing ever happened,
right,
like just nothing, it just like went cold, but I still had her number from like 4 years ago,
right.
And it's just, I will suck your dick every day and night. Like, no, you don't have to marry me, no girlfriend. Just like, I'll just come into your home, give you a blowjob. I know you love blowjobs, and I will just give me $2 million.
Right.
And I was like, what a fucking weird text to get. And
now you mean this is happening now that the word is out that you're worth $200 million?
I didn't know the word got out, and I'm like, I'm standing there with the tissues like this, and I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell? And I'm like, that's fucking weird. And then
can she really give a good blowjob, this girl?
I never even had sex with her.
And she said to you, hey, here's the deal, give me $2 million and you'll get a blowjob every day.
Every day and night.
I'm like, where the fuck is this shit coming from? And then, it was 2, 3 in the morning, and then my assistant, his phone is blowing up. He's like, my parents called me and say there's like news people like trying to jump over the gate and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And he goes, Good Morning America wants me to come pick you up right now so you could be on the morning show. And then it was like Al Jazeera, Ellen, every fucking like news outlet in the universe
wants to interview you.
Was trying to get me, and I'm still sitting there with my tissues tucked in. I'm like this with my dick hanging out, and I'm like,
and every news organization wants
they're all
to.
calling.
I'm in the middle of beating off. I can't go on Good Morning America.
I'm trying to change my
So how do you
I'm sitting there going, that fucking asshole from the New York Times broke this fucking story, and the only thing I think in my head is, everyone wants to interview me. And respect to you guys. You guys are the only guys that didn't contact me, and you guys are the only ones I wanted to talk to. I'm like, I want to fucking talk to the king of all media, and it's the only show where I could talk freely about anything I want. And
well, I'm honored. I mean, I knew that all these organizations were after you. They wanted to fly you in.
And you guys were the only ones that didn't offer. And I was like, I just want to talk to Howard, and not even just to interview you. Like, who the fuck can I talk to now? That's it. Like. Everyone, as soon as you got that $500 million series, like, give me money. Like, you're the only one I could relate to now. They're like, give me money, give me money. Your fucking friends, family, whatever, all this weird shit. And it's like...
It's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Well, let me understand something.
I want advice, man.
Okay, we'll get to the advice, but I still want to understand your story because it's wild. So how did the New York Times guy get your name? Were you just listed as one of the shareholders?
Okay, so basically, here's the thing about Sean and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Like, the same way I didn't really know anything about Facebook or didn't think anything of it, I believed in Sean. In the same way, those guys, like, love my art, and sometimes I think maybe they don't even like my art. They just like that I'm this guy that just does, like I think you're a true artist because you're honest and you express, and when I make art, like, anytime, like I could like Hitler was a fucking artist. And they said his art was shitty, and look what he ended up doing. Like, I feel like a killer sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not killing anybody.
Right.
I'm just gonna. I don't care if it offends anybody. I don't care if someone's upset by it. I want to express myself as honestly.
That's what a true artist is. An artist expresses themselves, and then you got to just be honest and let it all hang out.
Right. And my mom brainwashed me since I was a kid that I was the best. She's like, I was born, and she's like, you're the best artist in the world and the most handsome. I was like, okay, I don't think so.
Zuckerberg and so get back one second. You're all over the place.
Okay.
Let me back you up because you're a fascinating guy. When you went to Vegas and you made the million, you kept putting the money aside and this and that. At the same time, you actually racked up $1 million in winnings as you kept banking and banking and banking every time you won.
Which so
what was your biggest score? Like you go to Vegas and win blah 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 in one shot.
That time, well, it wasn't like at 30 I went one time and won the million. It was over that whole year. So that time,
in a year, you made $1 million.
In 1 year, I had made $1 million.
From 500, you went to $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a drug. Like at some point, 1,000 doesn't.
And at the same time, once you have $1 million, do you say, hey, I'm going to charge a fortune for my painting because I don't really need to go and do every single job now. And then your paintings and your artwork starts to click and everything's clicking. And within that time, because everything was clicking, Zuckerberg and Sean Dude from Napster. They offer you $60,000 or stock in Facebook. And you said, hey, Sean's a cool dude. I'm watching this guy transform himself. He's wild. I'm going to take the stock in this stupid fucking company I don't believe in, Facebook. And that was the smart. Could you imagine your life today if you hadn't taken the stock? You would have been one of those guys walking around, if I'd only taken that fucking stock.
He'd have changed the DVD and the porn.
You're not kidding. No, I wouldn't, Howard.
You wouldn't? You would have no regrets?
Because I think of you as someone that's in my position that does what you want and then got a crazy payday, and people are like, why the fuck is Howard getting 500? I'm like, because he's the best. No one does what Howard does, so he deserves it. And then I forgot what they offered Dave Chappelle when he lost his mind and went to Africa. It was something like
$50 million.
Yeah, they're like, because
he's unique and one of a kind.
Basically, I was with Mark this recently, like 2 months ago, painting the new Facebook, which is like the most giant. It's like 18 of these buildings.
Right.
And
what'd they pay you for that?
I did. This was a freebie this time.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yeah, look at what you're getting.
No, I mean, I love Mark, and I was painting it, and this.
What do you paint? Do you paint the whole wall in
I paint everything.
Graffiti style?
Anything.
Is it inside or outside? You're painting the inside of the building?
Anything.
Do me a favor. Get out there in the hall and start painting.
I'll paint whatever you want,
Go
Howard.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Everyone's like, this graffiti guy. I'm like, I do oils. I'm the master of my craft.
Were you great when you were a kid at the artwork?
I've been drawing since I fell out of my mom's pussy. I used the umbilical cord.
Good for you falling out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. They're the walls you paint.
That's 2005 I did those.
That's Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just like fucking going for it, you know?
You just do it like it's graffiti art, but also you do paintings, you do this, that, and the other thing.
I do, you know, graffiti, if you look it up, it's like, it's illegal, right?
Right.
When they told me I was going to be on Stern, like I couldn't contain myself, and I was like, I lost my mind. I was like, fuck, I got to go paint something. And my landlord, he like, in New York, my old landlord in Chinatown, he's like, Dave, I heard this story. He's like, come paint like on the building, you know?
Right.
And it's like when someone's asking you to do graffiti, it's not graffiti anymore.
Right. No.
I painted a building once where they demolished the whole building just to keep the wall.
Wow.
I mean, so it's like
that's crazy.
Is that illegal? It's if someone asks you to rape you, it's not rape anymore.
Right.
That's right.
It's
no, it's consensual.
Yeah.
All right. So it's more fun going out and painting a wall than you're not supposed to.
Of course.
That's right. It's always more fun.
Right.
It's the illegality.
Right.
Now, why did you end up in jail? Before you went and painted this legendary building for Facebook and got all this stock, why were you in jail? What were you doing that was wrong?
Okay, so I only saw a therapist for like a month, but he says I'm missing the like most people, like when they do something stupid or make an insane decision or something, they think about it, right?
Right.
He says you're missing that part. He's like, you just do shit without thinking about it, you know? So, and that, you know, goes into like how I paint. Everything I do the same way.
That's part of who you are.
Right. So
but what did you go to jail specifically
So
for?
I was in Japan, like, you know, graffitiing the walls, stealing bikes, and you know, in Japan, it's a crazy society. Have you been there?
Never. I will never go. I'm too tall for Japan. I'll stick out like a giraffe.
They'll fucking worship you out there.
Yeah.
They don't like if I left my wallet here, they would just leave it there
until you could get it.
It's a very like that kind of society, you know. So they don't lock their bikes up, and I would take a bike and I would just go tag all of Tokyo, and then you know, I was going crazy.
So you were a thief.
I was a thief. I was
A
doing
bicycle
graffiti.
thief.
I was doing all kinds of shit.
Were you
know?
also a looter during the Los Angeles riots?
This is the only thing my dad's pissed about, because when all this shit happened, my dad's like, "Oh, the Korean news." I was like, "Fuck the Korean news!" Like, all they do is like care about when I'm getting married, that I'm fat, and that how much money I make. That's all they ever ask me.
Right.
I was like, "Don't talk to those fuckers." And he's like, "Yeah, they just pretty much, you know, reprinted the whole New York Times story, but at the end, this is gonna be sort of fucked up what I'm gonna say, but I was young, so
Right.
I was 92.
Yeah.
I was 15 or 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
And the LA riots started, and you know, my family's business and everything was in Koreatown, and they were just fucking going after the Koreans like crazy,
right?
You know, and I was watching this, and I was just feeling like it was like a race war, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, they're just coming after us, Koreatown got burned down to the ground,
right?
And I felt like we're just not the riot side. We're not being represented properly. I need to go out and like. You know, go against the Mexicans and the blacks, you know?
Right.
So, you know, in the Korean newspaper, they wrote in 92 he looted against the Koreans with the blacks, and I was like, actually, it was the other way. But
You were looting, but you were looting.
You were trying to loot the other guys.
yeah, but you know, once you got out there, it was just a giant like.
All right. So when you were young, you looted. When you got to Japan, you
I
stole
fucking went
stuff.
crazy.
You went fucking berserk. They caught. What did they catch you stealing in Japan?
No, in Japan, this undercover security guard. This is I can't believe it's like I did something fucked up at one place, but he was from a different store or something, and he thought that I had stolen something from there. But I'm an artist, and I have tons of like art books and shit out, and so I had that in my backpack.
Yeah.
And he thought I stole, like, it was like this weird.
You were framed.
It wasn't. It's like.
He was stealing, but not what he was caught for.
You were stealing things, but not the stuff that he thought you were stealing.
But I did, you know, and that was all.
You did a crime, but not. You got convicted of a crime you didn't do.
And he was screaming at me in Japanese, and he was all plain clothes, and I was like, "Bro, get the fuck out of my face! I don't know what you're saying. I'm not Japanese." And then he pushed me, and then I knocked him out, and then I took off, and then and then all these.
How much time did you do in Japan for doing that?
I'll tell you the way they announced my sentence.
Right.
David Cho, for the crimes you've committed against the Japanese people, you get 7 years.
Wow.
Suspended.
Oh.
So I was already in. I like.
So they make you shit your pants, right?
I was in there for 3 months, and then they were like, you know, you don't fuck around in Japan.
Right.
You don't.
So did they deport you?
No, they actually just let me out, which was confusing to everyone. And they said I could come back, you know, but it was. That was a long time ago.
So what
man.
type of pussy are you getting? Now the word's out that you're worth over $200 million, perhaps. We're not sure exactly what you're worth. It could be $500 million. We know you're worth
We
more
just
than.
know he has Facebook stock.
Right, and we know you're worth over $100 million. Because of this unbelievable. Are you the most successful artist in the history of the planet now with your payment from Facebook?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
You are?
Why not?
I don't know.
But aren't you? I mean, who's made more money? Most
Well, it's
artists.
not an artist that's.
But his payment was the highest in history. He got a Facebook. His payment for painting the
Why not?
fucking
For
wall.
painting Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, Robin, go with this.
All right, I'm going
This
with
is
you.
your
I just
future
wanted
husband.
to know where you're going.
You know, try to be like
He
Giselle with
doesn't
Tom
want to
Brady.
get married.
Stick
I just
with
have
him.
to give him a blowjob every
Blow him every day.
Is that an offer, Robin?
Blow
I'll
him
take
now.
that.
See if he likes it. It's like King Tut over there. So, David, what's the scoop? Are you getting all kind of pussy now, or what?
Well, so yes.
Yeah.
I mean, so this girl that I was with for 7 years, and I was just sitting there one day, and nothing was wrong except for, and I do get really manic depressive sometimes, where I know it's completely irrational, but I am totally convinced at that moment that I'm gonna die soon. Like, and then it makes me act even crazier. So I was like, this is a good girl. She deserves to be with like a stable, normal dude. And so I like I said, I value my freedom,
right?
You know, and so that was one of the biggest regrets in my life, and I let it go. It's like I regret it and I don't regret it, you know. And
now you're free to go get laid like crazy.
Yeah, so I do. I mean, I went crazy and
you fucking any like celebrity types?
Yeah, everybody.
No shit.
Fucking, you know, it's
you fucking celebrities?
Why not?
I mean, are you?
Howard, up until this fucking story broke,
yeah,
I fucking love my life, man.
Yeah.
I had a good life. I was gambling and winning.
underground, yeah.
Not like
You were gambling and
I
winning.
talked to Mark. He's like, it doesn't matter how much money, billionaire, trillionaire, you can never pay for your privacy back.
Mm-hmm.
And so when this guy from the New York Times contacted me and says, he was trying to like connect with me. He's like, hey, I used to write graffiti and all this shit. And I'm like,
fuck you.
I'm like, he's like, you're going to be on the cover of the New York Times. You can't even pay for that. And I was like, I listen to you when you get like all these offers and people are like, I can't believe Howard turned down like, being the host of America's Got, like just whatever. Like,
right.
And it's like, because you know what you want out of life and
Right.
then you make those decisions.
So you would
accordingly.
prefer not to be famous.
So I think about it for a second. I'm like, that would be so cool to be covered on the New York Times. Not that cool. I don't need that kind of attention.
So you're saying you were already fucking celebrities before even this story came out.
I remember when you had Eli Roth on here, the guy at the hostel, and you're like, are you fucking all these celebrities? And he's like, fuck that shit. I'm fucking like girls in like Yugoslavia and stuff. And, I fucked porn stars, Power Rangers, A-list celebrities, D-list
You
celebrities.
fucked a Power Ranger?
Yeah.
How was that?
How is that, by the way? I've never had that.
That shit was rad. That was
That shit was
1999.
rad.
That was a while ago.
Wow.
And it's like, there's,
So in other words, because you're a great artist and you were making a very great living.
You want to know the move, Howard?
Go ahead.
Okay. You know what the whore trap is, right?
Go ahead.
No,
man.
what is the whore trap?
Teach me.
The whore trap is when sorry, Robin. It's like it's when a woman,
Robin, cover your ears.
a woman changes the inflection of her voice. She pushes her tits together and she like flirts with a guy to get, all the guy wants to do is fuck her, right?
Right.
And the girl knows there's no way she's ever gonna fuck her or fuck the dude, but she still wants like stuff like food and her bills paid or whatever it is.
Right.
She flirts with the guy to get what she wants, and she's never gonna fuck him.
Right.
So this is gonna fucking make me sound like such a douchebag, but whatever. I do the reverse whore trap.
Go ahead.
Because what does a pretty girl do all day? She like looks in the mirror and she's like checking her hair and her makeup, and she's just like on Facebook or MySpace. There are always pictures of them, like how hot they are. An artist is the same thing. Like I paint people. Like I say I'm the best face painter after Peter North. And it's like I just stare at faces all day painting them. And so a girl who's like very vain and stuff and finds out, oh my God, like you paint women so amazingly and all this shit. And they see my stuff. Like now, like they want something from me, know, like they're like, oh my God, I want this famous artist to paint me. And so now it's the reverse whore trap. Like I get them to do stuff for me and all this shit. And I never
So like
paint
if
them.
there's a really hot chick, you'll take her up to the studio, paint her, and then fuck her?
Yeah.
Maybe he won't even paint her.
Right.
No, I never paint them.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
They're just trying to get you to paint them. Why not paint them, though? Because who cares? You're not interested.
I mean, I just paint whatever I want. I don't want.
How many different chicks do you fuck a week? Like, seriously, you're on a roll.
I don't know, man. It's.
Like, can you get 10 chicks a week?
I fucked 10 girls in one day once.
Get the hell out.
Yeah, it was my record.
And did you do that technique where you hold
I did
your
the
dick?
technique.
You did the
But
technique?
at the end of the day, I felt like the skin on my dick was off. And
It's too many 10, right?
Here's the thing, though.
Are these girls 10s or are they like 5s?
Oh, I've fucked every single thing you can think of.
You from a 1 to a 10?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not picky. I mean, there was one girl I couldn't even get my arms around her. Like,
Really? She was so fat you couldn't put your arms around, and you fucked her.
I'm a horny dude, Howard.
Dude, you are horny.
That's why when I hear you about jacking off and shit, and you're like 50, and I'm still beating off like I'm like, fuck, man.
It'll calm down somewhat, but I still beat off.
But let me ask, how do you
Robin, you ever been with
how do
a-
you find 10 people?
Robin, you ever been with an Asian guy?
No, I haven't.
Fuck Robin.
Robin, you know what you just said right now?
What?
Like, I never have?
Uh-huh.
It's every girl I've ever fucked, not every girl, but 90% of the women I've ever had sex with.
Yeah.
Either before I fuck them or after I fuck them when you're just laying there or like when you're about to stick it in. And this is the fucked up part. A lot of them are even Asian. They're like, wow, this is the first time I'm going to fuck an Asian guy.
Right.
And I'm like,
Well, where are you guys?
well,
Yeah, you guys keep to yourself.
Tell me if this statement makes any sense.
Yeah.
Black women are the Asian guys of girls, and Asian girls are the black guys of girls.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it.
It's like,
so wait a second. You got a big dick, or is it you small?
I think I have an average sized dick for someone my.
I've just played a little bit, but I like it.
So we have two like
avenues to play the game. We can either do the cheat way, which is the JojaMart way, so we can just pay for JojaMart and then we can get like access to stuff there. Or we do the fun way, which is what I think we should do. It's harder, it's more invested, but it's the community
It's a nice
center. We
way.
have to
Oh,
we have to
yeah.
rebuild the community center.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Let's do
so
that.
it's basically like objectives that we have to complete in
Right.
order to.
Yes. Yes. That's how I did it too. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I didn't like JoJo.
Yeah,
He was
JoJo's.
mean.
How do I cook
JoJo's
this
mean.
fish?
You need a recipe for that.
Is this one your house, NTF? This little
That's
cabin?
my house.
We're neighbors. Look. Look at that.
Neighbors. So what do I do to eat food then?
So if you have it in your inventory, you'll go to hold it like this. Yep, and then you click yourself.
Right-click.
Or right, yeah. And then it'll give you an option to eat it. Hey, like that. Look at you go.
I heard.
good.
I heard somebody crunching on
Yum.
something in the game, all the way over here. That's
Munch,
funny.
munch, munch, munch. Okay. Okay, you did water all these. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have 2 days to give this flounder to Demetrius. I need to look up what it takes to get a silo. Let's see, what do I need to buy a silo in Stardew?
Takes determination.
Determination. Okay.
Courage.
So in order to get a silo, we need 100 gold, 100 stone, 10 clay, and 5 copper bars, which I don't know. We have to craft copper bars, and I don't know how
Yeah,
long
that-
it takes to get into the
That's gonna
mine.
take a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a bit, and then going out of our way to find.
But
Well,
once we get it,
Stone is easy because I'm pretty sure I already have a lot of stone.
Yeah.
The stone is really easy to get. The clay is a little bit hard. So if you guys get clay, don't throw it away.
right? Yeah, I have
Um,
some. I'll put it. I'm just gonna keep it in my chest for now,
Yeah.
and then.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that's kind of hard to find, I feel like. And then 5 copper bars is really easy once we get the mines open.
Mm-hmm.
Living God is living in my chest.
And all 4 of us in there will be able to get a lot of resources too.
Oh yeah. I forget how long it takes for them to do that, actually. He's over here working on the mines right now. I'm actually really excited about that, because I think that NTF will like that part. I've always been in the mines by myself, so it'll be really fun to, like, play with them.
Right.
Other people.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I remember playing with my friends. There were many nights where I got back pretty late, and then I fainted. So
Yeah.
just
It's
fair
easy to
warning.
do.
Fair warning.
It'll be easy to do. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, flounder!
Flounder. Wonder. Alright, and the community center is locked currently.
Okay. I can't remember. Are we able to upgrade our tools and stuff like later on?
Yes, we have to do that at the we'll have to have like copper and gold and all that
Oh,
from
okay,
the
I see.
mines.
Okay.
And then we have to go to the what do we call him? Cliff.
Smith?
He's like the blacksmith or
Oh,
whatever. it's
okay,
called.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's like a lot of secret nuggets in this game that they're like you have to do it on specific days, and I don't remember them, but I remember there's like over here by the community center, there's like a specific bush that if you go at a certain time, you like get something.
This map is huge. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We haven't even went.
And it's kind of
down
cool.
below.
You can look at them, click on the map, and you can see where all your friends are.
Yeah.
I can see the emojis down at the fish shop.
Yeah.
And you guys are on the farm.
Marnie's Ranch, general store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I love Marnie's Ranch. I love the cow. That's my. I love it. I want to have the animals.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
Let's see. I got some wild seeds, so I'm gonna plant those. Over here by Moji's Potatoes.
We're starting to feel exhausted. I think not.
I think
nap.
I need to get.
I am the Mexican. We don't get tired.
You said we have eternal energy.
Okay.
All right. 8 o'clock.
Is it bedtime?
It's close to bedtime.
All right, here we go.
Sleepy time.
I'm coming.
He said, I'm coming, I'm coming.
I caught a halibut. We're eating good tonight.
That makes me laugh because I literally just today watched Shark Tale. And he says, what? Or no, he says, who in the halibut trips underwater? I love that movie.
That's a good one.
She's like, oh, Giga.
Who in the halibut trips underwater?
Go to sleep.
You go to sleep. He said, I'm gonna come in here and tuck you in.
Go to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Mochi had to come in and tuck me in. Then.
Oh, me too.
Go to sleep. My precious I had to tuck all the homies good night.
That's true love right there. If you don't tuck the homies in, do you even love them?
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Got some good money for them chicken eggs, baby. Okay. Okay.
What do I do on this screen?
You gotta click.
Okay.
I can't
at the bottom.
Someone is we're waiting on someone.
Yeah. Just okay at the bottom.
Someone's still loading.
Where the total is.
There you go.
There we go.
You got it, homie.
I know, I'm awake.
Let's
Jojo
go.
Mart too.
What'd you say?
The Jojo Mart sent me an email.
Me
we
too.
got our kitty cat today. Don't worry, guys. I'm naming it Batman.
Where's he at?
I ate him.
You ate what? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So we
Maybe
gotta get
Batman.
angry.
Aww. Okay, NTF, it's your responsibility to feed Batman. Which
Where's he
this
at?
this water bowl over here, it's filled right now. You gotta make sure this water bowl is filled. Where's
Teamwork.
Teamwork
Where'd
makes
he
the
go?
dream work.
He's somewhere around here. He's roaming around the farm somewhere.
To your cat, I said. Pss, pss, pss.
I've seen a couple cars in my small town that has that on the back of their car. Tell your cat I said pss, pss, pss. It's funny, I'll be like in line to get coffee and I'll see that in front of me and it makes me giggle.
I had a cat for a while, like for my first time, and turns out I'm allergic after a prolonged period,
Oh.
and I had to give her back.
Oh.
It's so sad. I love cats, but I'm deathly allergic. Like I had an EpiPen for cats as a kid, and I had to take 4 years of allergy shots.
Oh man.
In high school, all 4 years of high school, every Tuesday I would go in and I would get a shot in each arm.
Oh.
And so now my allergy isn't deathly, like I'm not gonna die because of a cat anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still like a pretty strong allergy. Like I can
Right.
pet one, but I have to wash my hands immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So my neighbor is one of my really close friends, and she's got 3 cats. And I just pet them and love them through the window.
Yeah.
And I have a picture of them up at my station at work. And it's so cute. She goes, "Oh, you're a proud cat, Aunt." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't have any, so I have to just love them this way."
Are any of your other family members allergic to cats too?
My aunt is really allergic to cats too. Like bad. We're both pretty deathly
Mm-hmm.
allergic, which is so great for us. That.
That is crazy.
This grass over here, guys. You can get the other stuff, but I would leave the grass because that's going to be really valuable later. Once we get a silo, we can just scythe the grass and it'll go immediately into our silo. So don't cut it down. If you would, please.
Got it. Will do.
Yeah. So as soon as we can build a silo, we'll get that popping. I really don't know how long it takes for us to get into the mines.
How do I change this?
Don't touch that. Don't mess with that.
Get off my lawn! Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm gonna go check out Cliff in town.
I need an acorn or maple seed. Is that what it said?
Oh.
Haba.
Just kidding.
I came into... went to go into town, and I have the cutscene with the mayor for the community center.
I'm watching from the sidelines.
What an eyesore. Yeah. What are you doing, man?
Oh,
Are
did
you
it
in
pop
charge
up
of
for you
this?
guys too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know it did that. Cool. So we really need to get some money to plant all of our seeds, like all the different types of seeds, if we're gonna do the community center, because we'll have to like do that to complete it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I please find a flounder?
Oh yeah. Are you trying to get a flounder for Demetrius? Because I forgot about that.
Yes.
I already,
I've been
I
trying
already
since
done
yesterday.
Oh my goodness. We are my way.
All I catch are anchovies.
Not the anchovies.
Anchovies.
We are my way.
I got a flounder!
Yes.
Let's
I got
go.
a
That
flounder.
for you.
I got a flounder. Wait, who's Demetrius?
He is the
Oh,
guy.
he's married to Robin or the lady,
Yes.
build lady.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Demetrius! I have
He's
a flounder
actually.
for you.
He's right. I'm talking to him right now. And he's walking down from the house. He's headed towards the town.
Giving us updates on him.
Yeah.
Suspect is in a blue shirt.
Literally, though. He's actually in a. I don't know if you
Demetrius,
saw that or not. But...
Demetrius.
He's right here.
There he is. Demetrius. Enemy spotted.
Yeah.
Demetrius, have a fish. Demetrius. There we go.
You're going nowhere, sir.
Give me my money.
Oh, he walked through me.
Nice. Got that money.
Money.
Here comes the money.
Money.
Everybody's going to meet at the saloon.
It's pronounced Ceylon.
Oh.
Ceylon.
Oh, someone passed out.
Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that.
I didn't see it. It's all in yellow.
Yeah. I almost forgot that there was little mini games inside of this. Ooh, Elliot's in the saloon.
Surprise there.
But he's in love with. I think he's secretly in love with. What is it? Penny, the redhead. What's her name? Yeah.
With my wife?
Yeah. Yeah. So come woo your wife so I can get my mans, okay?
There will be no wooing tonight.
No wooing.
Where he at? I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna go Peter on him. I'm gonna turn his cheek. Where he at?
He's in the saloon.
Don't you touch my wife.
Don't touch my wife.
Penny.